Hello guys, how's everyone doing? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lords Mobile live stream. How we doing, peeps? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. You know, yesterday somebody in the chat mentioned Costa Coffee, and I was getting ready to go live today, and I thought to myself, you know, I really could do with a Costa Coffee, you know. So I had to pop out just a moment ago to go get something, and while I was out, I got myself a Costa Coffee. Yeah, why not? So I don't drink too much coffee now. In fact, I don't have coffee in my home. I don't have coffee here no more because I was drinking too much coffee. I went for a phase of drinking like 3, 4, 5 cups of coffee a day. Not good. So now I only have coffee when I buy it as a treat in the cafe or if I go and get myself one. So I decided to get myself a Costa Coffee this afternoon. So if you've got one, cheers. If not, no worries. It's really good. Like, it is really good. Like, it's way better than what I can make at home. For those of you that have never tried coffee, have a sip. It's nice, man. I remember, right? I remember when I first tried coffee. I hated it. When I was a kid, I tried my mum's coffee. I was like, ugh! That's disgusting. And as you get older, your taste buds change. And you know something else? Since I stopped drinking coffee every single day, now I have coffee maybe once or twice a week now. I actually really appreciate it a lot more, and I actually enjoy it a lot more rather than having it every single day. I don't like the idea of having to have something to wake me up. I want my body to be able to do that off the rip when I wake up. I don't feel like I don't want to rely on something to make me wake up and get ready for the day. So yeah, I got off the coffee addiction because I was kind of addicted to it. I was doing like 4 or 5 cups a day, and I do still enjoy coffee, but now I just enjoy it a couple of times a week. So this is one of those occasions. So cheers, guys. Very, very tasty. Very nice. Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't pressed the like button, what are you waiting for? Today we're going to be jumping into my account, and we're going to be going and doing some Tycoon coins. Yeah. You have tea daily in India. Yo, Gaurav, I love tea. Dude, I love tea. And when I'm not drinking coffee, I drink tea now. So I've replaced my daily coffee intake with tea. So now I drink herbal tea. Vanilla chai, which has got like chamomile. I like chamomile tea. Right now I'm really enjoying matcha tea. Never even knew what that was. I thought it was mint. It's not. It doesn't taste like mint. It's very nice. I don't know if you guys have ever had matcha tea, but it's actually pretty good. So I've been having some of that. I like all the herbal teas. They're really, really nice. Caffeine free. Very nice. I do enjoy those. But you know, couple of times a week, a couple of cups of coffee every now and then. It's okay. It's okay. I dictate to the coffee when I have it. The coffee doesn't dictate to me anymore when I have it. And it's a bit like Lords Mobile in a way. I now dictate to Lords when I want to get stuff, not the other way around. We're making lots of positive changes in our life, guys. It's very good. Okay. See how I segued into Lords there? I thought that was kind of nice. Anyway, today, guys, is going to be a good one. I got some good news to start off today's stream, but to do that, we need to get in game, and I think you guys are warmed up enough now. Are you ready, guys? Let's get into game. Here we go. All right, so what good news? What is the good news that we have today? Well, the good news we have today is, check it out. We got the base, Tempest, Brightfall, Frozenfall, Skyfall, Lunarfall, Cometfall. Let's go! It's 7 out of 7 for TWZ and a few peeps that came over from TWA to help out. Of course, we appreciate that. I wasn't quite ready to bring TWA out on their own just yet. They're still building up. They're still growing. They're doing their thing. But we had a few players come over from TWA this morning to help out with WoW. It was a really bad time for us, but I'm really happy to report that we did fill the rallies, which was very good, and we filled the forts up. They weren't able to solo them. We stopped them from doing it. Just to let you know, their big boy did come out to play, of course. The Laofan account was in action this morning. It looks like he's not here. Where is he? Is he still at base? Did he go back to bed? He did. So yeah, Laofan, he came out to play today. We saw a little bit of action from Laofan today. Not too much. I think he is trying to sell his account. So I don't know why everyone, I don't know why people build accounts like this in New Kingdoms and then just instantly sell them. It's really kind of weird. I'm seeing a lot of it lately, which is really, really peculiar, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, either way, he came out this morning and I want to let you know that Batman done some crazy stuff this morning, guys. I don't want to spoil it because I know some of you want to see battle reports and you want to see what actually went down, but I don't want to tell you and I don't want to show you because your boy's going to put a little video up tomorrow and show you. So all I'm going to tell you for now, I want to kind of whet your appetite a little bit. Laofan was in action. So was their other rally lead as well, Purty. You got to see, this is his like construction gear. He's got full mythic gear with champ pieces. Purty was in action as well this morning. We've got defenses to show you on Tempest Fort. Batman going up against Laofan at WoW this morning. Pretty good stuff, I have to say. It was really kind of like nail biting a little bit. We also had Lost in Space account in action over on Brightfall. He wasn't online because it was 3:30 in the morning in the USA. So we had the lovely Jenny piloting Lost this morning and taking the defense on Brightfall was pretty impressive this morning as well. And we managed to hold everything and get everything locked up. We did have Koala holding the base. Laofan did come over towards the end to have a move on Koala. We had Laofan versus Koala this morning. But how did that play out? Well, you're going to have to wait and see how that all happened. Obviously, we got the base, but you're going to have to wait and see how it all went down when I get that video posted. In fact, you know what, guys? After I finish today's stream, I might go and edit it and treat you this evening to that. So we'll drop that video this evening, I think, for you guys. So you can have that tonight rather than waiting until tomorrow. Who wants to wait until tomorrow? Not really. We'll go ahead and get that sorted out for tonight for you. So we'll try and do that. I'll try and get that done for you. So yeah, really good stuff. Yeah, Jenny done well on Lost account. Absolutely. So when Zelda, says Main, soon. If my Switch is working, we will get there eventually, Main. Don't worry. We'll get there eventually. So yeah, there we go. Pretty good stuff. So really happy to see us take the kingdom once again. And that means I can jump on. Actually, I gave R5 to Jenny. I think it's the right thing to do. I gave R5 to Jenny. So she's got the Overlord title, but I don't mind that because it means I can get the research title on the troop training one when I want to train troops, stuff like that. So it's not really too much of a big deal. And also we might jump on Jenny's account later on during the next few days and do the Overlord roulette so I can give out the prizes. Is she the permanent R5? No, I mean, I'm the R5 of the guild, but Jenny's just like, she's the warden. It's a bit like Aragorn when he went back to Gondor, you know? They had the steward that was minding the throne. That's Jenny. She's the steward, the one that eats the tomatoes and makes like a loud noise, like with the tomatoes, yeah? I'm Aragorn, you know, coming back up there and, you know, the true king of Gondor, but just hiding in the shadows. I'm the ranger right now. You know, I've got into ranger mode. That's literally what's happening right now, guys. So yeah, you know, there it is. And that's kind of the narrative I'm going to go with. So there it is. No, I think that's actually fair, you know. Be careful, I can kick you. No, don't do that, because I do have a Guildfest quest. I do have a Guildfest quest. I'm working on helps. I need helps. I know we got helps this morning, but I didn't stay online to press the button, so I still need more helps. I have 2 days to receive said helps, but I need helps to get my points. If possible, helps would be good. Although I don't want to sit here and click it now. So there we go. I didn't finish my helps this morning. Right. What are we doing today? Well, actually, before we do anything, I want to go and get those. I want to go get these. Walking on Sunshine and Festival of Lights. Yeah, I had some spare diamonds left over, so I thought, well, we might as well grab these. Let's grab these, because these are kind of cool, right? And I still got that, but there's nothing else I really need. I was looking this morning, like, there's nothing in the heroes I want. I don't want any of these heroes. Not really working on any of those. I might grab the Labyrinth Stars, actually. Let's grab the Labyrinth Stars. And saying that, we could do this one, because this is 10 medals, isn't it? So it's the same kind of thing. But you can do this on any one you want. We can get that one as well, I suppose. Yeah, why not? I didn't get no tomes today, though. No tomes. I guess that's it, really. There's nothing else I really need today. Yeah. No, we're good. So we got a couple of little things. Just open these up. Let's have a look. We've got some resources, some artifacts. Oh, 1,150 out of 10 boxes is pretty good, I think. That's not too bad. We got that. We got some fortune chests. We got some gemmies. There we go. And then we got the jewel chests. Three openings at 5. Trap attack. Infantry attack. That's good. And wall defense. Wow. Thank you so much. And then we got the heroes. And the one I'm working on is... I'm working on Stormfox. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one we're working on. Stormfox. We're going to get 10 Stormfox medals. There we go. And that puts me... Well, how are we doing on that now? 29 out of 100. So we're just under a third of the way there to getting her to purple grade. But she's going to be the one army hero. I'm not doing all the army heroes. There's just no point. So she's going to be the one army hero that I do on my account. There is some other thing. There is something else I'm working on too, but I'm only getting like the $5 pack as and when, which is Chronicler. Yeah, I'm not going to like push it and get it done like instantly, but like the counter boosts are pretty valuable. So I'll just grab like a $5 pack as and when she comes out. I'm in no rush to get it done. Other than that, I'm not going to gold out Prince of Thieves. It just ain't happening. I got him just for the cosmetic of having him as a leader skin. I'm not going to gold him. It ain't worth it at all. He's got no HP. It's just pointless to gold this guy. I was thinking about it. When I first got the $5 pack, I was like, oh, I'll just grab the $5 pack every time he comes out. Why not? But then I was like, no, don't. He's got no HP. Like, it's just kind of pointless putting him in. I got him for the cosmetic leader skin. Some people spend $2,000 for a Shrek skin. Me, I spend $5 for a Prince of Thieves leader skin. That's literally all he is to me, is a leader skin. So when I'm not fighting, like I'm not fighting right now, I can go ahead and put him there. And that's my leader skin. And you know what, guys? I'm happy with that. That's absolutely cool. When I got a fight, I'll change the lead. It's not a big deal. So yeah, that's my leader skin, basically. But yeah, Chronicler, we are gonna slowly work her up with the $5 packs. And again, Stormfox is another one that I'm working on. I am going to get her upgraded, mainly because she got HP, which is really good. She got the attack, which is also really good. And she's got the 20% training speed, which is actually kind of nice too, to be fair. So we're definitely going to get her upgraded more. So there we go. How's tier 5 going? Yeah, it's going good. How's Bombing Goblin looking? He's looking great. Look, he's gold. He's gold grade. We got the Goblin done. He's looking great. Tier 5 is going fine, actually. My tier 5 progress. This is where we got the other day. I haven't completed any more research on it just yet, but I've almost finished up these ones. This one here, for example, we could 22 days. Can I speed that up? Is that even doable with the amount of research speeds I've got? Actually, you know what? We probably could just do it. Hold up. Wait, before I do that, it's 1.3 million might. Is there a hell event up or anything? Hold up. Research. Oh, there's a research hell that finishes in 3 minutes. Oh, screw it. Let's just do it. It's not a watcher. Wait, should I do this or should I save it for a watcher? Ooh, I think I should save it for watcher medals, you know. If it was watcher, then do it, but it's not watcher, is it? So I don't really want to waste like 1.3 million might for a watcher. Yeah, I'm going to save it. I know, I agree, guys. I was tempted for about a second, then I was like, hang on a minute, it's not even a watcher one. Why do that? Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm waiting for a research watcher and then we'll do that. But I have picked up some more tomes. As you know, right now, Discount Delights is on. So I've taken advantage of Discount Delights to push my tomes back up. So we're back up to 2,087 tomes, which is good. I'm still going to need a bit more if I'm going to finish up my tier 5, but I'm getting close. So maybe the next time Discount Delights comes around, we can do the archaic tomes again, because it's pretty reasonably priced when that event's on. And then we might have enough to open the tier 5 after that. I don't think we have a lot of time to wait, really, do we, for that to happen? What is your VIP level? Level 14. 906,000 out of 1.5 million. It's, yeah. You need a lot of XP to get up to level 15. It's no joke. But that's where I'm at right now. 911,000 now. Okay. Not too bad. Okay. Guys, we are having, just so you guys are aware, some of you might not be aware, today we're having a chill stream. We're having a chill. We're having a relax. I'm gonna go and do the Tycoon today. What are you sending? Inf. There you go, bud. Some infantry for you. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do Tycoon today. The reason I'm doing Tycoon is because I saved up a whole bunch of tokens for this Tycoon. Ooh, no. What is that? That's like 100, 200, 300,000 XP. That's not a lot, is it? 300, is 300,000 XP, some VIP points. I don't think that's worth it. Do you think that's worth it, guys? I don't think that's worth it. I don't think it's a very good one. Yeah, not worthy, right? I agree. So if you look at my cabinet, you can see, yo, Dr. Rekka, what's up, bro? What time is DA for TWZ tomorrow? I don't know, dude. I don't know if Orbeez or Baby Brewery has selected it yet. Let's have a look. It has not been selected yet. What time do you want me to do it? Are you after me doing one of those double streams where I'm doing TWZ and TWK Dragon Arena? Let me know what time you want me to do it and I'll select it so we can double up and I can do both Dragon Arenas on the stream. Slot 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're doing 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Oh man, that's a late one, dude. Oh dear, 10 o'clock. You see, the thing is, I'm getting old, guys. I mean, sometimes we just have to face facts. I'm getting old, and at 10 o'clock, I like to be sitting on the sofa or sitting at my computer with a nice cup of tea, watching a movie, relaxing, you know, just chilling. Oh, my microphone's gone funny. What the hell? Ooh, don't touch that again. Whoops. Is it working? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, 10 o'clock. I don't know about 10 o'clock because then it's like 11 o'clock for the rest of Europe. I think we're going to be doing slot 5. I think we're going to do this one, dude. But even though we're doing slot 5, then yeah, we do slot 5. I still will be around for slot 6. So if Bear or you or anybody needs me to come and run an account over there for TWK, I can definitely, possibly, supposedly, maybe do that. Maybe. Hi, Sam. Good morning. Hello. So yeah, we're going to do slot 5, I think. That's the one we like. And I've got 9 Boommeister medals right now, which means this upcoming DA, I'm going to unlock Boommeister because I'll have enough medals after this one. Win or lose, I'll have enough to get Boommeister unlocked. So that should be fun. I'm actually, maybe bear account. Okay, I'm actually looking forward to a really competitive DA because so far, TWZ has smashed all the competition. We haven't really had a decent fight in Dragon Arena yet. So I'm really hoping this upcoming DA is going to be one heck of a fight. I hope so. I mean, our cups are up a little bit now. How many cups we got now? We on green. We over 1,000 cups now. We went up to the intermediate league. So I'm hoping we get a bigger guild so we can actually have a really good fight. That would be fun. I hope so. Fingers crossed, right? What's up, Guru? Hi, Mike. Sorry I missed yesterday. Was stuck in the bathroom with a messed up stomach. Oh, man. No worries, dude. No worries. I hope you're feeling a lot better today, Guru. And don't worry, bro. You sit down and relax and enjoy. We're just going to sit here and chill today and have a nice chill one. You want to fight with RKZ? Yeah, RKZ would be a banging matchup. If we can get the RKZ guild, that would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be fun. How's your health, Mike? Your stone's better? Well, the stone's not better. It's still there. It's still in my gallbladder. But it's in my gallbladder. It's not in the bile duct, so it's not really causing any problems right now. And I've done quite a bit of research and I've spoken to quite a few different people, including doctors, and I don't think I'm going to go ahead with the surgery. I know it's a bit risky in the long run, but the way I eat now, I don't believe I can make any more gallstones. If anything, the opposite, you know. So I'm going to try and see if I can be patient and wait and see if my body will just naturally dissolve that stone and get rid of it. Obviously, I run the risk of, as the stone gets smaller, it could enter the bile duct and get stuck, and then, yeah, that wouldn't be great. But, you know, I guess I'll cross that bridge if it comes, but I'm hoping I can just let it pass through naturally as it gets smaller, and it just, you know, just, sorry for the TMI, but just, you know, poop it out. I'm not getting any, like, gallbladder pain, really. I get the occasional little, you know, every now and then. When it works a little bit hard, but for the most part, I don't really get any. I'm not having any gallbladder attacks or anything. So yeah, I feel comfortable. So I'm just kind of use a laser. They don't do that really nowadays. They do something called, they do like shockwave therapy, which basically targets the stone with like X-rays, you know. But I haven't really spoke to my doctor. My doctor's calling me tomorrow, chat. The surgeon's actually going to, well, someone from the surgical team's actually going to be calling me tomorrow, so I can actually go through some of the concerns and questions I have with them, because I'm very kind of like cautious about just completely removing the organ. Like, I'm like, I mean, if there was stones in the actual bile duct blocking the pancreas and stuff, then I'd understand why they got to remove it, because, like, you know, you can't have blockages in there. It causes all sorts of problems. But the fact is, I have one stone. And it's in the gallbladder itself. It's not in the bile ducts blocking anything. So it's not causing any real problems right now. So I don't know. I don't know, man. No shockwave for gallbladder. Yeah, well, I mean, that's something they say, right? That's something they say. I don't know. You know what, guys? I'm just going to wait and speak to my doctor tomorrow. Go over some of my concerns. And then I guess make a decision. I'll tell you a fun fact, though. Last week, someone from the hospital phoned me and said they had a cancellation on Monday just gone, and they wanted me to go in on Monday and have the surgery to have the gallbladder out. And I was like, no. I've got an appointment tomorrow to speak to my doctor, and I'm still not sure if I want the surgery. So yeah, we're just going to wait for the moment. I feel like patience is the way to play this, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. Okay. Let's jump in. And let's go get these halos. So you can see here, my cup is purple, and it's 12 out of 13. Look how close I am. So I don't know how many halos I'm going to get from this. I'm hoping a few. We currently have 3,442 Tycoon coins. Yeah. I saved up a bunch, which is really cool, right? We have a Kingdom Tycoon Hell event up right now, but I don't really care about doing it with Hell events. Like, I'm not really fussed about that. Let's just go in there and do it. So, okay, let's just use that free one. Oh, and we get a green one off the rip. Okay, and just go. We'll let it tick. There it is. I gotta get the Tycoon started, peeps, because people seeing the thumbnail coming in like, Tycoon? And then they just see me chatting. They're like, oh, he's not doing Tycoon. It's like, yeah, we are. We got a whole bunch. Got mine taken out a few years ago and have 0 issues afterwards. Really quick recovery time. Also was back up and running in 3 days. That's really good to hear, kid. Yo, kid, can I ask you a question? You know, when you said you had your gallbladder out, did you have a blockage? Was it actually in the bile ducts blocking things when you had yours out? Hi, Will. How you doing? I'm doing good, buddy. Hello. Prince actually saved for once. I remember whenever he had holy stars, he'd say he'd save them for whenever event, and then the next day he'd spend them. Yeah, true. Yeah, no, I actually saved this time. You know, I'm getting better, guys. I said I was going to make sure I save all my Tycoon coins up and then use them in the Halo Tycoon to get lots and lots of Halos. Just had 2 stones and no blockages. Okay. A blockage will occur sooner or later. Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, not necessarily, but maybe. It's definitely a possibility, Amlan. You see, the entrance to the bile duct is only about 3 or 4 millimeters in width, right? 3 or 4 millimeters in width, yeah? And my stone, the one stone that I have inside my gallbladder, is 20 millimeters in diameter. And so obviously 20 millimeters stone is... Oh, let's go, baby. 19,000 gems. Woo! A 20 millimeter stone ain't going to go into a hole that's only like 3-4 millimeters wide. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's that. So, I mean, the only issue I have is if I allow my body to slowly digest that stone and dissolve it, eventually that stone could get small enough to be able to enter there. And then that's when it could cause a problem. When it goes in then, it could necessarily cause a blockage at that point. Or it might just go all the way through into the small intestine and just get pooped out. Like, bye-bye. You just don't know, do you? You just don't know. It's unknown as what's going to happen, but that obviously is a risk. There definitely is a risk there with that. If I was having constant gallbladder pain, constant pain all the time, constant attacks every time I eat, you know, then I would just be like, yeah, take it out. It's got to go. That's causing too much pain and too much problems. But I'm not getting that. I'm not having constant pain. And so I'm having hardly any pain. A couple of little nigs here and there, a little bit of an ache now and then. Tiny little bit of shoulder pain on the back of my right shoulder. Just a little bit every now and then, a little sharp pain. But nothing major. I mean, when I'm talking about pain, like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm talking like 1 or 2. Like, it's really low. It's not really causing too much of a problem. So I'm just like, well, I don't know. I think I should just wait. The issue with large stone is that it can break into smaller multiple pieces and block CBD or block it by itself. The main issue is that it can do cholecystitis, which is inflammation of the gallbladder, or perforate the gallbladder itself. Yeah, there is that too. Yeah. And then you get peritonitis. That's right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's obviously risky to keep it in there. And like you say, if it breaks up into multiple pieces, it could cause all sorts of problems. No, I hear you, bro. I would suggest getting it taken out before you have issues. It will be worse if you wait. I'm not a doctor. And then No Face says unnecessary surgery should always be avoided if possible. You know, it's been playing on my mind ever since I came out of hospital, like what to do, the pros and cons. The way I see it is a lot of people who have their gallbladder out don't really notice too many problems after, right? A lot of people, I mean, some people do, but I don't think a lot of people do. Like, you know. But I think a lot of that is because of what people eat in their diets, you know. A lot of people eat rice, bread, pasta, lots of carbs, lots of grains, lots of fiber, which, you know, so they don't really have too many problems. But someone like myself who adopts a high protein, high fat diet and low carbohydrates, low sugar, practically no fiber. I don't like, you know, which I've done for the last 2 years. Not having a gallbladder to break down those animal fats could cause me some problems in the bathroom department, if you know what I mean. So part of me was, some of the advice I've had has been really good. Some people said, you know, you can still eat the way you eat, just maybe instead of having like 2 bigger meals a day, split it up to like 3 smaller meals a day. So you don't intake so much fat in one go. Like the amount of fat I eat is fine, but just don't have all that fat in one meal. Make it easier for your body to actually break down. So that was some pretty good advice I had. It's just, without the gallbladder's purpose is to, you know, concentrate that bile and make the bile super strong, so you can essentially break down animal fats very efficiently. And by removing that organ, you still will produce bile, but it's just going to trickle from the liver straight into the small intestine. It's going to have nowhere to be stored, and I worry about what that actually is going to do to my body. Like, is that going to give me some kind of constant upset stomach? Is that going to give me like the shits, for want of a better word? Yeah, it just worries me a little bit, you know? So yeah. Let me tell you, gallstones is only one treatment, that's surgery. Medicines like ursodexacolic has not much role. I hear so many different things. I hear that some people that don't have surgery end up taking like strong bile salts to help them try and break down the stones. Real Madrid says, I have 18 small gallstones in my gallbladder. I experienced a blockage in the bile duct and had to undergo a procedure to open it, which cost me around $1,200. Oh, wow. You see, the good thing about me is, you want me to move the camera? Sure. The good thing about me is I'm in the UK, so medical treatment and surgery in the UK is actually, and I know if you're in America, you're going to be like, what, when I say this, but the surgery and medication and everything in the UK is part of the NHS, so it's actually free. It works a bit different over here in the UK. We have the National Health Service. So yeah, any medical treatment I need, surgery, medication, aftercare, it's all free. Like, you don't pay for a thing. Yeah, free. We don't pay for anything over here for surgery. We have the NHS in England. So yeah, it's, you know, I went into hospital for a week recently. Loads of blood tests, CT scan, MRI scan, blood tests, a week's stay in the hospital. That didn't cost anything. It's free because it's part of the NHS. It's really nice. It's really nice. But yeah, you know what? The most funniest thing happened when I was in hospital, and I did mention this before when I was in hospital and I was come out and I was talking about it and stuff. One of the funniest things happened while I was in hospital, right? The last day before I came home, the consultant came over to me and he said, okay, so you're going home today. I said, yeah, I'm going home today. He said, okay. He says, I've got a couple of things I need to go through with you with regards to your, you know, after, like what you're going to do while you're at home. And I said, yeah, sure. He said, so first of all, your diet. I went, yeah. He said, I'm going to need you to go on a low-fat diet. And I said, okay. I said, can I stop you there for a second? He was about to go on and tell me some of the things I can eat. And I said, can I just stop you for a second? And he said, yeah, sure. And he was quite a young guy, but he was a consultant. And I turned around and said to him, doctor, I said, I know you just said you want me to go on a low-fat diet. I said, but for the last couple of years, I've been on a carnivorous diet, high fat and high protein. You know, no sugar, no seed oils, no fiber, just protein and animal fat. You know, that's what I'm eating. And he looked at me, and he gave me this kind of like half grin, and all he said was, just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, if that's not backpedaling, I don't know what is. Please explain what backpedaling is if that's not it. But like literally, he just said you need you to go on a low-fat diet. And then I told him what I was doing for the last 2 years. And he looked at me and he gave me a slight smirk and said, just keep doing what you're doing. I went, oh, right. And he went, and then he continued and said, you know as much as I know. And that's it. He didn't say any more. The thing is, he's not allowed to actually recommend that to anyone. It's part of the standard of care, isn't it? Part of the rules and regulations of the hospital. He has to say, go on a low-fat diet. But because I volunteered that information and said, actually, I'm doing a carnivorous diet right now. I'm doing this. He knew how healing it is and everything. And he was just like, just keep doing what you're doing. You know as much as I know. And I was like, wow, that's the consultant saying that to me? Holy shit. Like, and it just, you know what, that interaction I had with the consultant that afternoon just kind of really gave me more confidence and reinforced my belief in what I'm doing is the right way to eat. You know, it's the proper way for a human being to eat. It really kind of reinforced that and gave me way more confidence in knowing what I'm doing is right. He has to read the script. Yeah, he's got a specific script he has to read. But if you volunteer that information, then bang, they changed his tune. It was actually kind of cool. There was another nurse that came up to me just as I was leaving who told me that tofu was a really good thing to buy, by which response I gave, no thank you. I'm going to go outside the hospital now and get myself a ribeye. Thank you very much. I definitely don't want tofu. I was like, you can have the tofu. They'll save the tofu for you. I'm getting a ribeye. Thank you. Deathwish says, I wish in our country in Philippines have free healthcare, but due to extreme corruption, it can't be happening. We have massive protests on October 12th. Yeah, I think every human being on planet Earth should be entitled to free healthcare. You know, that's just, you know, that's how I feel about it. I think healthcare shouldn't be something that is only attainable for rich people or people who have lots of money. I think it's a human right for healthcare to be offered to everybody, to make everybody well. It shouldn't be hidden behind paywalls. I'm a massive advocate for healthcare should be covered by governments and shouldn't be something that people have to literally go broke and bankrupt and poor over. I disagree with it. To be honest with you, I think it all should be like it is in the UK with the National Health Service. I think that how it should be across the world. Everybody should be entitled to healthcare. It shouldn't be hidden. That's how I see it anyway. It's good that he didn't berate you for saying that. I bet if you told most people about your diet, they'd be like, what the F kind of bullshit logic is that? I know, tell me about it. It's really interesting, right? In fact, a few days prior to that, a different doctor came up to me with his registrar, and his registrar tried to tell me about going low fat. And I turned around and said to the registrar, why are you telling me to go low fat? Oh, because that's what you need to do. I said, no. I said, listen, mate. I said, are you a nutritionist? And I just literally gave him a couple of lines about why going low fat would be bad for me. And I've never seen a registrar go like stutter so much. He was like, well, I'm not actually a nutritionist. And I said, well, then why open your mouth in the first place and try and tell me what I should eat when you don't even know what you're talking about? I know I'm not an awkward patient, but when someone comes up to me and says something that makes no sense, I'm gonna say something to them. And I literally shut this guy up. I shut him down. He was like, boof. Like he was done. It was kind of funny, actually. I wish I recorded the conversation. You guys could see it, because you guys would laugh if you saw the look on his face. Like he just literally went, like he didn't know what to say. He obviously, the thing is, these doctors, a lot of doctors in hospitals, they don't think the patients are informed. They don't think, oh, I can tell this guy to go low fat. He ain't going to say otherwise. He'll just say, yes, doctor. But they don't expect the patient to actually be fully clued up on nutrition and know exactly how the body works. So when he came to me and said, oh, you should go low fat, I was like, oh, I'm so glad you started this conversation. You ready? Here we go. And I just literally laid it out for him. And he was like, oh, shit. Like, this guy knows what he's talking about. It's like, yeah, I do. You know, it's like... NHS is paid through people's pay. Yeah, it is. That's what people pay all their fees and things for and stuff. Yeah, we do it so we can get our free healthcare and stuff. Absolutely. When I was sick and got discharged from the hospital, I was told not to eat any fatty foods, but my father brought me liver with chicken gallbladder and asked me to cook it for him. Seriously? Yeah, nice, man. I tell you what, liver's really good. Like, I don't eat too much liver. I don't think you have to go too excessive on the liver. But I do have a little bit every now and then. A little bit of beef liver or a little bit of lamb's liver. Only a couple of 100 grams of it. Oh, 17,000 gems. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I get a little bit of liver every now and then. It's actually, liver's really good for you. Like, it's got a lot of really good nutrients in, you know. So I have a couple of 100 grams every couple of weeks. I have a little bit of liver. No, not every couple of weeks. Maybe once a month. Once a month, I have a little bit of liver. Just about 200 grams. You don't cook it very long, otherwise it turns into shoe leather. It's not nice if you cook it too much. Yeah, very, very light, low heat cooking for the liver. Otherwise it's like eating a sandal. It's not nice. Hopefully, guys, hopefully, I don't know if it's going to happen, but hopefully we can get a 2-bag, or dare I even suggest a 3-bag jackpot on today. Prince War, is there a rally up? Okay, let's go take a look. We've got a rally up apparently, guys. Who are we rallying? We're rallying Void Dragon. Oh. Okay, who's rallying it? King Tut. King Tut? Is he rallying it? It is King Tut. Okay, I'm coming. What are we sending? I'm going to show it on stream, so it is what it is. We are sending a mix by the looks of it. Was it like a 866? Oh no, he wants 550. Okay. We're doing a two troop type rally. All right. I guess we go over and join the rally then. What's that one there? Has that got any troops out? It's got 19 million food in there. Ooh. I don't want the food. I'm not worried about it. Low-fat foods also contain almost twice the amount of artificial sugar, like aspartame. Very true. So while you think you're eating good, you're not. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you 100%. Like, I don't think low-fat foods are very good for you at all. They've been promoted to be very good for you, but like you say, a lot of those low-fat foods have a lot of added sugars and all sorts of crap. And the thing is, there's so many different names for sugar now. They don't just call it sugar. You have dextrose, which is, I guess, worse than sugar, because it's like dextrose is a glucose and a fructose molecule. So it's a different setup, but it's similar, and it's higher on the glycemic index as far as I'm aware. So dextrose, if you look on the back of your packets and drinks and stuff and you see dextrose in it, that will raise your blood sugar, I would imagine. Maltodextrin, that's also really bad for you. That's all in Diet Coke and all that other crap. Yeah, not good, man. Sodas, energy drinks, all that. It's just a potion. It's just a potion that's bad for you. You know what, guys? If you're thirsty, drink some water. If you want something hot, drink a cup of herbal tea. If you want, or a cup of black coffee. You don't need research gear all the way, boys. Boom. Oh, there it is. Nice. We get the burn. King Tut in the house, guys. Can we see the gear? All right. Not too bad at all. He's got the mythic boots. He's got them pretty good. Let's go, King Tut. Let's have a look and see what you hit. 3.2 million troops. We gotta love the baby rallies, ain't we, eh, guys? Look at that. It's a little bubby rally. 909,000. He's left with 2.3 million. He killed all the drakes. It's pretty much just infantry and range. He should send a... He was in Cavfal. Oh my god. He should send an infantry blast at that. Oh, he's shielded. Oh no. Absolute devastation for Void Dragon. Comes online just as the rally hits and shields. We get ourselves a little fire bubble situation happening now in Kingdom 1815. There we go. Warm your hands up, guys. Got ourselves a little fire bubble. Pretty good stuff. Same look down on people. Okay, do you know any herbal remedies? I'm currently using turmeric with warm water as it dissolves gallstones. Okay, so Real Madrid, I don't think there's anything specific. Okay, so you just said you're using turmeric with warm water to dissolve gallstones. From what I know, there's no kind of like special way to dissolve gallstones. There's little things that people say work. For example, even I'm doing a couple of little things to try and help, even though I don't know if it will. It's all experimental, innit? I'm diluting apple cider vinegar with the mother. That's what I call it, apple cider vinegar with the mother. I'm putting a little bit, like two tablespoons of that in some water in the mornings and having that diluted in a cup of water. I'm also taking a cod liver oil supplement as well. Although I didn't take my cod liver oil supplement this morning because I had a tin of sardines this afternoon with a couple of fillets of delicious wild salmon. So I think I got my omega-3s today, so I didn't need to take a cod liver. I don't take the cod liver oil supplement if I'm having fish. It's no need. And to be honest with you, I'm probably better off getting the omega-3s from a tin of sardines and salmon anyway than taking a cod liver oil tablet. But yeah, I'm also taking some bile salts as well when I eat my dinner in the evening, just trying to assist it somehow. I'm also going to increase my fat intake as well. The more fat I eat, the more bile I'm going to produce. So therefore, hopefully that's going to help try and dissolve my stone. But there's no like go-to way to do it, you know? Lots of different things people will say. This might work, that might work, this might work. There's no real kind of like evidence that they do actually work. But there's things you can try, you know? I think a lot of it acts like a placebo to kind of make you feel like it's doing something. But yeah. I don't know. I'm trying a couple of little things at the moment, like I said, to try and help. But if it's helping or not, I don't know. How many gems do you think you'll get from the tokens? I don't know, man. Let's get back in here and start doing it. Several years ago, the emergency room would tell people to drink orange juice for stones due to its naturally high acid content. Oh, God. See, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, so hear me out on this one, chat. I don't think it's a good idea drinking for any kind of fruit juice. It doesn't even matter whether you get the oranges and squeeze them and put the fruits into a machine and squeeze them and get the juice out of them. I think all fruit juice is just not good to drink. And I can tell you why I think that. It's because when you juice the fruit, when you get all those oranges, for example, we'll use oranges as an example, right? When you put all those oranges into the juicer and juice all the juice out, right? It's not the fact that it's too acidic. No, what it is when you put the oranges in the juicer and juice all the orange juice out, yeah? You've got a whole glass of it. Number one, that is going to be full of sugar. Yeah, it might be natural sugar from the fruit, but it's still sugar. It's still glucose. It's still going to fructose. It's still going to raise your blood sugar, give you a massive blood sugar spike, which is going to release insulin into your body. So that's not good for a start. But here's another thing. It's going to raise your blood sugar faster than ever, because when you eat the fruit, like if you eat an apple or you eat the orange or you eat the watermelon, if you're eating the actual fruit itself, you're going to be getting the fiber with that fruit, which means it's going to slow down that fiber, that natural fiber from the fruit is going to slow down how fast that sugar gets into your bloodstream, because you're eating it with the fruit pulp, the pulp. You're eating it. You're eating the fiber with it. But when you juice that fruit and it goes into the glass and it's no fiber, you reduce, you're breaking down all the fiber. There's no fiber, has very little fiber in there now. So now it's just literally a liquid sugar drink. So when you drink it, your blood sugar is going to go woof, really fast and really high. So it's like, that's why I don't think it's very good to drink fruit juice, especially in the morning. Especially in the morning when you first wake up. You wake up in the morning, you know, and the first thing you do is drink a glass of fruit juice and just bang your blood sugar up first thing in the morning. Like, I don't think that's a good idea at all. But that's how I see it. Yeah, I think you lose a lot of the fiber when you break down the fruit like that. Yeah. Hamburger with vegetables. Yeah, it's a good choice. Absolutely a good choice. Don't have the bread. Just have a nice hamburger patty made with some ground beef. And if you want to do some vegetables, I would probably say go for cruciferous vegetables like bok choy, or maybe some cauliflower, or a little bit of broccoli, or a little bit of kale. Basically the leafy greens, like the cruciferous ones. That's what I would go for with a bit of ground beef. If you want a bit of veg, you can do a little bit of veg with it. That's fine. I mean, just because I adopt a pure carnivore way of doing doesn't mean that I don't like vegetables. Of course I like some vegetables, but there's certain ones I would eat and there's certain ones I wouldn't eat. But yeah, that's what I think about fruit juice. Yeah. A glass of orange juice has the same amount of sugar as a glass of Mountain Dew. Yeah, Mountain Dew. I know there's loads of you probably that enjoy Mountain Dew, but Mountain Dew is just literally a potion. Like, Mountain Dew is just, it's full of chemicals. It's not good for you. Yeah, well, it's just not good, is it? I drank the 2 to 2.5 liter bottle of pure orange juice and my heart was pumping like a bullet train, says Rush. I ain't surprised, dude. I ain't surprised. If I'm gonna die, I will be dying drinking my orange juice, says Pokey. Yeah, no, I get it, bro. Like, you're young probably, right? How old are you, Pokey? I mean, a lot of you guys might be young. So when you're young, you don't feel like you should stress out about it. But when you get older, like, your mind might change a little bit, you know? What do you disagree with, Corey? Out of the chat. I'm trying to work out what you disagree with. Corey says he strongly disagrees. What are you disagreeing with, bud? So I can actually see what you're disagreeing with. Smoking Guns says I'm a Coke guy, unfortunately. Ooh. I wish they brought back sugarcane instead of the fake sugar. Yeah, true, man, true. I was also a Coke guy. Well, actually, I was a Pepsi guy, Smoking Guns. And when I was at my biggest 2.5 years ago, I was drinking 4 liters of Pepsi Max a day. And you did hear me correctly there, chat. I was drinking 4 liters of Pepsi Max per day. 2 liters in the morning and afternoon, and 2 liters in the afternoon and evening. So yeah, not good, man. Not good. Bad, very, very bad for you. Some of my friends drinking 1 liter of Coke almost every day. Yeah, it's not good, man. Apple juice is a must at the football and very good for me on the weekend. Hi, Langer. Yeah, no, I mean, again, Corey, like, you know, there's going to be some... So you disagree with the juicing side of it. Yeah, no, I get that. But think of it logically, though, Corey, just for a moment, right? You hold an apple in your hand, and you know what they say? An apple a day keeps a doctor away, right? Well, I mean, when you hold the apple and you bite into that apple, you get all the fibers from the apple when you eat it, don't you? Like, it's crunchy, and you have to chew it. You get all that fiber and you eat it. And yeah, there's going to be some sugar in that apple, but because you're eating the actual apple itself, that fiber is going to go in with the sugar, and it's going to raise your blood sugar. But it's going to do it much more slowly over a period of time because it went in with the actual fiber from the apple. But if you squash that apple down and take all the juice out of it, you're getting all the sugar and stuff in it, and you're not getting none of the fiber. So that's what I'm saying. Oh, you meant cider? Okay. He's talking about cider. Okay, that's a totally different thing. Now we're talking about alcohol. Okay, that's very bad for you. He's talking about cider. He's like, yo, I'm not talking about apple juice, bro. I'm talking about cider. Okay. Yeah, obviously alcohol is, I mean, look, we all know, don't we? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that alcohol is not good for you in any quantity. But, you know, there's those times when you go out to the football or you go to a special occasion or you're out with your mates and it's like, yo, let's have a drink. Yeah, you know, the peer pressure and all the rest of it. You want to have a drink, right? But, you know, my only suggestion will be, you know what? Alcohol's bad. We know it is. Try and avoid it at all costs. But if you do want to have a drink, if you say, you know what, I'm going to have a drink, just keep it in moderation. Don't go over the top and just, yeah, be prepared because like, you know, sometimes the alcohol make you feel bad the next day. It's, not healthy. We know that, but yeah, you're funny, bro. You did say apple juice, adult apple juice. Oh, okay. Is that what the cider is? Adult apple juice. Oh man, that's funny. That is funny. If my leader get in prison, I will still get my gear stats. What about talents? No, you won't get your gear stats. This is something I've proven many times, Hamza. If you have your leader, right, and you've got your war gear on, okay, and you get capped even in your war gear, you do not get your talents with the gear. You get the base talents. You don't get the green ones, you get the white numbers, not the green numbers. Okay? So yeah. Just letting you know. I remember a long time ago when we had this debate in the chat where loads of people were saying, no, you do get the gear stats. And I was like, no, you don't. And then I showed you guys what happens. We demonstrated on stream. I proved you guys. I was like, yo, look. But yeah, you get the white numbers, not the green ones. All right, mate? Definitely going to get some cups upgraded this rotation. That's what I'm doing right now, bro. We got the over 3,000 Tycoon coins. We are going in on the Halo Tycoon. This truly is the best way to get your Halos. This is a good way of doing it. We talking about this again? Well, we just having a chat. We're talking about all sorts of things. Anything that chat wants to talk about, we chatting about. Within reason, of course. But yeah, we were talking about my gallstones. Somebody asked me how the health is, so we were chatting about that for a little bit. Just talking about fizzy drinks and things. Good things, bad things, that kind of stuff. Always do your own research, guys. Nothing that I say is medical advice. If you're asking me stuff about this, it's just my opinion. So always do your own research and stuff. But this is just what I've learned in my own experience. Prince, are you going for gold or mythic cup? Well, on average, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but 500 tokens is normally a gold halo. Is that right, guys? 500 tokens, 500 to 600 tokens is normally a gold. So with 3,500 tokens, we should be looking at like what, 2, 4, 6, like 7 golds. So we're gonna be maybe like halfway to mythic. I don't really know. I mean, I would like to get halfway to mythic. It really just depends on the drops we get, really. It's gonna be 6 or 7 golds, I think, something like that. We're gonna get. So if anything, we're gonna get the cup to gold, and then we will be maybe close to maybe halfway to mythic, maybe, possibly, supposedly. 500 to 700, yeah, it's something like that. It really just depends on the RNG and what you land on and stuff. If we get lots of green halo drops, then that'll be perfect. I tell you what would be really nice. Let me know in chat if you agree with this. would be lovely if IGG added a ×10 version to this one. Do you know what I mean? So we could use ×10 rather than having to sit there and do 1 token per roll. Or at least a ×5 or something, so we could speed this process up a lot more. That would be nice. Yeah, I think I think a lot of people would like ×10. Now that'd be a good update, wouldn't it? ×10 on normal Tycoon. Like, let's go, IGG. What are we waiting for? Let's get that one done, I think. Yeah, ×10 would be pog on this, I think. Smoking Guns says, hang on, will you check progress at 3,000? Yeah, I can do. Smoking Guns says, would also be nice to see the event Tycoon with standard tokens. That would be amazing. I don't think they'll do that. They'll always have the event tokens for the event Tycoon, specifically for the event, and I can't see them doing that one. Bonnie Doc says, stop playing Lords Mobile 4 years ago. Spent more than $15,000. Wow. And at the end, I sold it for $1,200, and I don't regret my decision a bit at all. Well, I mean, you know, people, you set your budgets, don't go above your budgets, and, you know, you can be happy playing Lords, you know what I mean? So it just depends on what you do. I've had this conversation before, you know. It's basically Lords Mobile, okay, and many other mobile games like Lords Mobile can become one hell of a rabbit hole if you fall down it deeply. And I think it really just comes down to setting the expectations of what you want to get out of the game. Like, the first time I, you know, played, I was boosting up, trying to compete in the rally lead department. And obviously it became very clear to me that, you know what, this ain't for me. Like, it's just too expensive to play that, because IGG seem to be hell-bent on constantly just upgrading the game with more stats and no real gameplay additions. And it just becomes, you become basically a cow with a fat udder and IGG squeezing the udders. You know, that's literally what you become when you are playing at that high level. And I didn't want IGG touching my nips. So I decided that it wasn't for me. And I let that side of the game go. But I still enjoy Lords Mobile, and I still enjoy the community in Lords Mobile, and I still enjoy playing the game, but I don't want to play at that level. So yeah, I basically set new expectations. I basically said, hey, I'm going to go in, I'm going to get my tier 5, I'm going to get good gear, I'm going to be able to defend myself, but I don't want a rally lead. So because the fact I don't want a rally lead, that basically leaves me free on so many things. I don't need to worry about familiars too much. I don't need to worry about any of the big research stuff for rally leading and stuff. I don't need to worry too much about I don't need to worry at all about castle skins and having to faff around with those. I don't even need to stress out too much about artifacts, really. I just need to make sure I do the minimum to get good enough stats that when I put my gear on, if somebody tries to attack me, they lose. And so I can join the rallies and have fun with my community and play the game. And that's literally it. And when you set that expectation for yourself, become a support player, you don't necessarily have to stress out about a lot of that other stuff, and your spend is significantly lower. The difference between being a tier 5 player that can get involved in the war and join the rallies and stuff and be a support player to your guild to being a rally lead is night and day. And therefore you don't have the pressure of having to worry about all that shit, and you spend so much less. You know, but for those players out there that have the disposable income, that are lucky enough and fortunate enough to have that disposable income to say, hey, it's okay for me, I'm all right doing it, then all the power to them. Let them be the rally leads. If they're comfortable doing that, all the power to them. And if they're enjoying it and having fun, that's great too. But don't ever feel like, if you get to the point, like you just said there, where you've done like 15 grand, and you're trying to push, but you just can't do it anymore, and it's too much, and it's stressing you out. Bro, if it's stressing you out, then you probably made the right decision to sell, even though you only got like 8% of your return of investment. I use the word investment very loosely. You only got 8% back, but you probably made the right decision to sell at that point, because why play a game if it's stressing you out and causing you to have that stress? That's not fun then, is it? The whole purpose of playing a game is fun. So look, in summary, just set your expectations, set a budget that you're comfortable with, never overstretch yourself, and enjoy the game. The moment it becomes not enjoyable and stressful is the moment when you need to make a change. Don't just keep going because you feel like you have to keep going. Oh, one of the big things a lot of big like Lords Mobile players will say is, oh, I can't sell and stop playing because I'm already too far gone. I'm past the point of no return. I mean, no, not at all. The moment you stop is when you win at that point and you don't put no more in. That's when you win, when you stop. It's never too late to stop. So my advice would be, if you're stressing out, if it's getting to you, if you're spending too much on this game and it's like, oh, I can't deal with this anymore, then yeah, stop spending. Just stop. If you're able to maybe play at the level you're at without spending any more, then great. If it's too much of a temptation, then just stop playing. Always make decisions that are good for you, man. Don't ever let things stress you out. That's my advice. I don't know. That's how I see it. Build the Lunar Foundry. I am. Especially now, you can have a good account, defend yourself with like $100 a month. I 100% agree with you there. The game has got a lot cheaper. It has. It really has. The game has got a lot cheaper. I was actually very surprised at how little I've spent on my account. And I haven't spent that much. I spent a little bit on my account. I mean, in comparison to how I used to play this game, yeah, no. I've spent not a lot on my account, and my account's actually looking pretty solid. I got pretty good gear. I got a decent troop comp. I've got pretty good stats. My jewels are actually looking quite nice, and I'm able to defend myself. And I've almost got tier 5 open. I mean, yes, I did have a few gifts at the start in that first free-to-play month. I know there's a bunch of peeps that sent me some speed ups and bits and bobs, so I probably wouldn't be maybe where I am completely. I did have quite a few speed ups gifted to me, didn't I? So maybe my troop comp wouldn't be looking like it does now if I didn't have that. Maybe. I did have quite a bit of support in the first month. I was lucky there. But still, I've managed to get my gear my gear is what I got myself, and it didn't cost that much to get my gear. Really surprised actually, because when I first started playing Lords Mobile, man, it was difficult to get gold gear. Oh my god. Like, it took months to get some of this stuff to gold, but I managed to get most of it to gold, and if not all of it pretty much to mythic really quickly. Like, the events are pretty good. Yuki says, truly said, Prince. I sold my main about 2 months ago, I think. Now I just have my Smurf account. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I've done. I want an account that can support my guild. I want to get involved in the fighting. I want to join the rallies and have fun, but I don't want the pressure of being the rally lead. I decided to give that up. And I think for me, it was the right decision to make, you know, because I was getting stressed out. Didn't you notice it on my streams last year a lot? Come on, you guys must have noticed it last year on my streams, especially towards the end of last year. I was just getting so wound up and stressed out on every single stream. Every single stream was just banging on about IGG. I mean, I do talk about them a little bit every now and then, but not like I used to. Come on, I used to be, I was getting proper stressed out last year with everything they were doing. And yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now, man. I feel so much better since I've made these changes. Don't need full champ to defend your castle. True. Monster gears. Yep, there you go. Sorry for the double comments. I didn't even see the first one. What did you say, mate? Oh, wait. Bonnie Doc says, lesson learned when I started Diablo Immortal game. Uh-oh. I play in quite the when I want without affecting fundamental character and less than 1k in 3 years play spent. Yeah, so Diablo Immortal is an interesting one that you bring up. It's an interesting one you bring up because Diablo Immortal, if you play Diablo Immortal and you just focus on the PvE aspect of Diablo Immortal, you can actually have quite a lot of fun. It's very, for the PvE content, it's very free-to-play friendly. There was loads of YouTubers that jumped on the Diablo Immortal bandwagon and threw it under the bus for the PvP content. Yeah, there was a lot of big YouTubers that threw Diablo Immortal under the bus, made loads of content talking about it because the PvP in Diablo Immortal was pay to win. Right from the get-go, pay to win. And people were spending $50,000 on their Diablo Immortal accounts. And a lot of these people that make content on Diablo Immortal don't really understand how big economies can get to on mobile games. And they were all going off on one because Diablo Immortal had like $50,000 economy. And I think it's even more now that with the updates and stuff they've done. But it's just the PvP aspect, which is not a big part of the game, really. I mean, kind of, but not really. The PvE content, like doing all of the maps and stuff and the little mini storyline and stuff and leveling up your character and all that stuff, that can be all be done free. You don't need to spend anything to do it. But the PvP content is pay to win. It's not a bad one if you're playing. If you focus on the PvE, it's okay. But if you start trying to do the PvP, yeah, good luck. It's expensive. But it still doesn't have the economy that a game like Lords has. My God, in comparison, jeez. Lords is way more expensive than Diablo Immortal. And so is a lot of other games like Lords too. How are we doing on the likes? I didn't even check it today, chat. I left it all to you. I left it down to chat. I think I mentioned it once at the start of the stream. We are currently on 97 likes. Not too bad. We're almost at 100. Let's go, baby. Smash that like button, peeps. Let's get it. How many Rising Champs you want to buy? Lol. I'm not buying any Rising Champs. I do have champion boots, but my champion boots are being crowdfunded by the stream. I don't buy champion packs, but basically when chat decides it wants to boost them, I leave it up to chat to decide when that happens. We are currently gold. We have gold champion strides, and we are almost 1 out of, it's got 3 purples there. We're almost 1 gold out of 5. No, I leave it to chat. Those ones are being boosted by chat. There you go. I'm not doing champion gear, but chat decided the other day they wanted to push it. So I was like, all right, okay, well, yep, you guys can push that. Not for me, but you guys can push it if you want it. Of course, mobile games are there to get profit somehow. Yeah, mobile gaming is just weird, man. I don't understand why pretty much all mobile gaming has to have such high priced, like, transactions in it. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's got to be a reason why. I just don't know. Like, you look at PC games and stuff, like some PC games and PlayStation games and Xbox games, they have stores on them where you can get cosmetics and things. Look at Diablo 4, for example. Diablo 4 Season 10 just came out, and there is a battle pass that you can pay for to get extra cosmetics, and there's a cosmetics shop where you can get rewards and things, but there's not like stupid price items you can buy that make you super strong. Like PC gaming and Xbox gaming and PlayStation gaming and Switch gaming doesn't have any of that. Like, you can buy stuff, but it's normally just cosmetics. But mobile gaming, oh my God, mobile gaming is wild what kind of prices they have. It's nutty, isn't it? The cup is done, I think so. Good morning, Royal. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. People will buy it, especially in a game that brings out people's egos, and that's the thing. Yeah, like just like PoE. Yeah, PoE is another good example. PoE is a free-to-play. It's going to be a well, PoE 1 is free-to-play right now. PoE 2 is still in paid early access, but when it comes out fully, it will be free-to-play. And any cosmetics you get don't give you any more power. It's just basically exactly what it is. It's a cosmetic. So yeah, like it's just for the look. It's mental when what Xbox are done. Oh, Xbox are on one at the moment. Xbox are fully on one right now. I think they doubled the price of the Ultimate Game Pass on Xbox. Like, what? I don't have an Xbox Ultimate Game Pass because I don't really use my Xbox console. When I play games, I play on my PC. So I just have a PC pass, the Xbox PC pass, which is $9.99 a month for the Xbox PC pass that I have. So, and that hasn't been affected. The price of that hasn't gone up at all. But yeah, the people that have the Ultimate, my God, it's the crazy. I heard about that the other day. It's nuts. PC gaming is cheaper, but PC prices are not. Yeah, true. I can agree with that, Safe. The battle or the pass is cheaper, but then to get a PC that can run it, I mean, you can get a good gaming PC that will run, maybe not at max settings, but you can get a pretty good gaming PC nowadays, a decent price. Still might cost you a bit more than a PlayStation or an Xbox, but you can still get one at a pretty good price these days. You don't need to go for like the top of the range gaming PC, you know? Your son's Ultimate is going up, then I'm seeing things about them reversing the decision. I mean, they might. I think they lost a lot of money on that. I think they lost a hell of a lot of money on that. Yo, baby Zoo, coming in with the 5. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, mate. There you go, Sebi. Yo, Bev got one as well. Let's go, Bev. Larry the Dios. Daniel Wadana and Smoking Saint got the memberships. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much. As a surgeon, I need those games that just ease anger and stress with fast in-out entry and leave without worrying of the game situation. If you need a game like that, Bonnie, I can recommend Clash of Clans. Seriously, I don't know if you've played Clash of Clans, but you should try cock. When you're not doing surgery, just sit down, get your phone out and play with your cock. It's probably the best thing you can do. And that's a real chill game, you know. Really chill. And if you do decide to spend on it, you can spend like a couple of bucks and actually make some good progress. It's pretty good. Clash of Clans is kind of good. It's just had a new update as well. I don't know actually. The new update come out. I haven't really seen enough of it, but Clash of Clans is good. Yeah, it's a good one. I like Clash of Clans. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's go and have a look at the cup. I was going to go look at 3,000. I totally forgot. Let's go and have a look. Hold up. You had to spend 14 grand on a PC. Oh, dude, that's a lot of money. Holy shit. I have a decent gaming computer. It didn't cost anything nowhere near that amount. And my gaming computer can play everything on max settings. That's a lot. 14 grand? Does it make you a cup of tea if you ask it to make you a cup of tea? Holy crap. That's expensive. Where's my what? Oh. Yeah, we got the cup. Alrighty then, let's go, baby. Here we go. Move that up. And that takes us to 5. And boom, there it is. The cup. Legendary. Let's go. Hell yeah. All right. Speed it up. I've got it. Okay, so now we just need halos, I guess, for the Mythic Cup. We need halos for the Mythic Cup. Obviously, we're quite far away on the Bumble as well. So now we just use halos for the thing. Let's have a look at my mixed gear now. Ooh, look at that, boys. We're at the Purple Club now. We're in the full Mythic and Gold Club now. Woo. That looks kind of nice, doesn't it? You know, I need, oh, it looks fucking, the gear looks dope. Yo, I just need to get this ring up, man. Oh, this ring is bothering me so much. Oh, look. 6. I just need one more. One more toxin, peeps. One more toxin, and then a couple of these embers. And then we're there, look. So close to the Mythic Blight Ring. They're looking nice though, isn't it? Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? See, look, you can get gear like this. This doesn't cost too much. It's pretty cheap, to be honest. This is really good gear. So yeah, liking that. All right, yeah, I like the gear. Gear looks nice. I'm going back in the Tycoon. I'm just chilling in there. We got any, oh, we smashing the Hell event. Let's keep going, see if we can get first place in the Hell event. Let's go. WP Titan. Did the drop rate in the Tycoon drop? Not really, no, because we got, I don't know, I've only done about 600 tokens. So yeah, I got like 3 purples. So no, it's okay. Yo, Biznip coming in with the 39 months on the channel, guys. Wow. Yo, Biznip, thank you so much for the support, buddy. I appreciate that. 39 months, mate. Let's go, baby. This account would be a perfect rally trap. Low might, awesome gear. You know, I guess we'll just see what happens the next time somebody rallies me, right? But I think I'm ready. Not for an open kingdom, obviously. Like, not for one of those big max titans. I need more troops for that. But in the kingdoms I'm in these newer kingdoms, I think I should be okay if anybody tries. Ooh, 1,700. Nice. I just need to build up my gems now. I want more gemmies because I used up a lot of gems the other day, and we're gonna need gems. I'm gonna need gems for when we open up the tier 5, because I'm gonna want to train some tier 5. I don't know how much tier 5 I want to put into this account. I think I'm gonna probably put in initially like 500,000 each. I think that'll be a nice amount. And what we'll do is we'll keep the tier 4 at about 1.6, 1.7 million each, and we'll put 500,000 each tier 5 in there. I think that'll be enough for now anyway. Is it my YouTube's problem, or donations and memberships are showing twice? It's a YouTube thing. It's a display error. It did this yesterday for me, but it's okay now for me. It might just be a display thing. How's the bunny look in P5s? Oh, I'm nowhere near. I'm not even pushing a tier 5. I mean, I'm getting bunnies because I'm doing this Tycoon, but I'm not pushing it. I don't care about P5s, to be honest. Not on this account. Just not needed for me. I don't know. Let's go take a look. We got 11. I got 55. And the Bon Appetit. 40. So I'm still miles away, but I'm not really worried about getting P5s unlocked. I mean, I would probably get it done eventually, maybe, but I'm not really like pushing to get it done. I'm not pushing to get it done. Is WP, is TWZ participating in Baron? Don't know is the answer. We're up against a few big boys in the district that we've been matched with. We've already had a little look to see what we're up against. There is a couple of very big accounts potentially going to be at this Baron. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to actually go for it yet. We're still discussing it in leadership. If it's something we're going to do or not. We might just go for kills, which would mean we'd go just with the blast. So we'd go with like a 208 or a 0 and a 055, those kind of like wonder blasts. We could go with those and just try and knock people out and get kills. I don't know if we're going to go for it, like go for a full-on push. I don't know if it's a good idea just yet. So might wait. Well, no, I'll show you what I mean. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Look. If you go over to the Baron. Okay. View Dominions. Okay. You see, it depends what a fight we get and who we get. But if you look at this, the Dominion 1 Baron is going to be 1770 to 1819, which obviously we're inside that bracket. So it depends on what Baron we get. It depends on what we get. It's not going to be a free Baron. There's going to be big accounts there. And I'm pretty sure there is a big account somewhere in the 1770s. I don't remember exactly what one it is, but we did have a look. I think it's 1775 maybe. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah. It's this one. Where is he? It's this guild, CN. They have a pretty big rally lead. If I can find the guy, I know what name it is. I'm looking for it. He's not by the Hive. Let me go see if I can find the name. This guy. This guy is going to be a problem if we get matched up with this guy in a Baron. This guy's got level 15. He's got a full champ. He's won a Baron already, which means he's got Baron jewels. He's got level 15 champ gear. He's got very high level astrolite. He's got 104 blessed with 130 castle stars. This guy's got a lot of base stats, like a lot of base stats. 970 levels, 104. Yeah, and there's also for Toy, and we've got the IGG account in 1792. So we've got this guy Dragon that's pretty leveled up. And then obviously in 1792, is that where he is? Yeah, okay. So in 1792, we also have the IGG account, which is in XDH. This guy right here. This is the IGG account. 174 blessed, 1300 levels, 190 castle stars. This guy would probably be able to compete in an open kingdom. Net alone in a closed kingdom, Dominion 1. Do you know what I mean? So this account shouldn't even be allowed to play any kind. This account here shouldn't even be allowed to compete in any Barons or any Emperors or any events, because this is an IGG funded account. This person who plays this account has spent zero money on their account, but they are allowed to compete in Emperor and Baron. And it's not fair. It's a complete unbalanced part of the game to allow a fully funded IGG account to take part in Baron and Emperor. So if we get this turn up at Baron, we're not going to even have a chance to even knock it out with a blast. It'll defend against the blast rallies. Like, you won't be able to beat this. Not without multiple rallies firing at it. And even then, it's not even worth it. No one will be able to hold against it. So, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's actually borderline retarded. So, yeah, like, you've got IGG over there. So, you know. But this is how IGG operate, guys. I mean, come on. We don't need to have the rant, do we? We don't need the rant. Everybody knows the score. Everybody knows that IGG are a bit of a scam company. We know they love to put their own accounts in games to try and push people to spend more. And so if we get a Baron where we're going up against IGG, we just don't turn up. We just say, suck our balls, and we just don't turn up. Let them have it. Who gives a shit? We're not going to fight against IGG. I'm not going to lose troops against IGG. They can suck my ass. Like, no thank you. We don't need to stress out about it. Like, why even raise our blood pressure? There's no need. Just move on. Jump back into Tycoon. Let's go get some Halos. You don't even need to worry about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we know how IGG operate at this point, guys. We know the game plans. We know the tactics. Let them get on with it. Do you know what I'm saying? We know the tactics. Just let them get on with it. Who gives a shit? Like, if we get the IGG account, let them play. We ain't gonna do it. And we knack says, yes, you are right. That is the IGG account. I am in his guild, bro. Ha ha ha. Exactly. I mean, you know, anybody that comes into the chat and says otherwise, you know, they're just, you know, they're wrong. Thank you for being honest and agreeing with me. I appreciate that. I know I'm right. I've had information off of good sources that exactly what's going on over there. 100% an IGG account. And the thing is, IGG don't just do this in the closed kingdoms where we are now. They do this throughout the entire game. IGG have big rally leads that are maxed out like that in open kingdoms, Dominion 4, Dominion 3, Dominion 1. They do it across the entire game, and it's all to try and push big players to spend more and try and compete. You think you're losing to another player, you're losing to IGG. That's how it works. You're losing to IGG twice if you're a big guild trying to fight. You're losing to IGG on the battlefield in the actual game, and then you're losing to IGG in your wallet because you spent a bunch to try and push an event. So you lose twice to IGG in real life and in the game. So just do what I do. Don't compete if you're going up against an IGG account. Just say, well, we're not playing. See you later. Just back off and let them have it because there's no point fighting against them. And now this is why I gave up my main account. You guys, you know, you wonder why. This is why I gave up my main account. I got fed up with trying to compete against IGG. And not just that, in the rankings as well for the artifact challenge and stuff, IGG have all those fake accounts. They bump up the rankings in the artifact challenge. I was like, nah, I'm done with that shit. No, thank you. And I decided to stop. You know, I just said no. That was my answer. No, thank you. So there you go. 190 stars ain't even possible for you guys. Yeah, no, you're right. No, Dodo, I'm glad you brought it up. Yo, this is a really... Yo, can we get some W's in the chat for this guy? GSMF Dodo Q8 has just said 190 stars aren't even possible for you guys. Yeah, I'm wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Do you want to know why he's got 190 stars? It's because he asked for all the skins to be gifted to him. And all the castle skins were gifted to his account by IGG so he could max them all out and get the stats. This is what I heard. He got gifted all the castle skins really early on. He had 190 stars within the first few weeks of his account. He maxed them all out. He got gifted them so he could have the stats and compete and win. It's an IGG account. It's fully funded IGG account. It's wild, man. And there's your W's. W for him. W again. There you go. Nice. Okay. It's not possible to have that many castle skins at this moment. He just got gifted them all so he could have all the stats. That's all it is. It's just one big... That account is just one big scam. And I won't be fighting against it. I'm not losing my troops against that. No, thank you. Yeah, they mess with your stats because they want you to spend money. That's all it is, yeah. Like, even if you try and compete with that guy, I mean, look at his artifacts as well. And I mean, even if you push like crazy, you ain't going to be able to get all the castle skins that quick. And he's still going to outstat you. Like, And plus, I think he's already won Emperor once on that account, right? So he's got Emperor gear on that account already, plus Baron Jewels. I mean, you've got no chance. Not in any of the accounts in the closed kingdoms where we're at. I got no chance of fighting that account. Absolutely not. I agree it's funded. I was just saying for him, maybe they could have gotten the castles, but IGG just gives them everything. Yeah, they did. They did on that occasion. They didn't even make it less obvious. It's already a one-piece imp. Yeah, exactly. So you got no chance. Not unless somebody boosts really, really high up. You might blast him out, maybe. But I mean, even then, you're never going to hold against him. So, yeah, it's crazy. I can see your messages, Shadow. How you doing? You don't know where the account came from? Ah, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about that account. I know it exists in our Dominion. I know it's an IGG account. Beyond that, I don't really think about it. It doesn't live in my head rent-free. I'm aware of it. I 100% agree, Nitin. Nitin, this is what we were just talking about. 100% agree with you. IGG should not allow them to play Imp or Baron. Yeah, I agree, bro. 100%. 100%. What's the name of the IGG account? It's an account in XDH called Futoy. That's the IGG account. As for any other accounts, I'm not going to sit here and start going through names of who I think is IGG and who it isn't. I can't be asked with like chucking that. There's a lot of legitimate players in Lords Mobile that are very, very big accounts that are real players, but there's also a bunch of IGG accounts that are piloted by people as well. So who they are, I don't know. We used to know a lot of the names, but IGG doesn't like people knowing what accounts are theirs. They like to hide it. They think we're dumb. They try and hide it, but because you know the Sugar Titans got too much notoriety around them, didn't they? You know, back in the day when we had the Sugar Titans, they just got too much notoriety around them. Everybody knew they were IGG accounts. And IGG don't like that. They don't like people knowing their business. They don't want people knowing, especially new players. They don't want people knowing that they got accounts in the game that actually participate in the events. So they took all the Titans off of everybody, changed all the names, and then gave them out elsewhere and rebranded them to try and hide them in the game somewhere else. You know? they do that all the time. They move accounts around all the time. I've run out of tinfoil, so I can't put my tinfoil hat back on, but we were talking about this yesterday, about the accounts that keep getting built up and sold. You know? Especially in New Kingdoms, I've seen it. A lot of accounts getting built up with like 1, 2, 3 pieces of champ gear and stuff, and then they get sold. I had a tinfoil hat theory that it was IGG building up accounts in New Kingdoms and selling them to new players to try and make a quick few $1,000s. I don't know if that's true. But Christmas is coming up. That's all I'm saying. Maybe the CEO wants to buy some presents for his family. So he's like, fuck it. I'll go and set up a new account and I'll sell it for $3 grand. And I'll have a $3,000 to go spend out on Christmas on my family. You don't know, do you? I mean, hey, it's just pixels at the end of the day. There's nothing stopping them doing that, I guess. I mean, with all the other shit IGG's done, I wouldn't be surprised if someone did. But it's a tinfoil hat theory. I'm not saying that is what they're doing. I'm just saying it was funny talking about that yesterday. A few days back, I got recommended about Bren Chong's video. Yeah, Bren Chong, that's a funny one too, isn't it? Bren Chong. Everyone thought he spent millions on the game or some shit. He didn't spend nothing on the game. That's how much money Bren Chong spent on Lords Mobile. Do you want to know how much money Bren Chong spent on Lords Mobile, chat? 0. That's how much money Bren Chong spent on Lords Mobile. 0. Yeah? 0. A big fat 0, guys. That's how much Bren Chong spent on Lords Mobile. A big 0. Because Bren Chong's company, Synergy... Oh, shit. Now I can't remember the number. Synergy 68 or something like that. I can't remember. If any of you in the chat know, just write it in the chat. But I can't remember the full name of it. Bren Chong's company, Synergy 60 something, they were actually working with IGG when IGG first launched Lords Mobile back in the day. And it was Bren Chong's company that done a lot of the artwork for Lords Mobile. All the original hero designs, I think, and all of the backgrounds and everything. A lot of the artwork in the original release of Lords Mobile was done by Bren Chong's art company, Synergy something. He was the CEO of the company that done all of the artwork for Lords Mobile. And you think that Bren Chong spent $1 million on his account? Come on. Guys, wake up and smell the coffee. Yeah, he owns an esports company as well. Yeah, but he owned the company called Synergy something. I can't remember the name of it. Synergy something. They'd done all the artwork for Lords Mobile. So he was given full access to the game and full access to the packs to go and boost up an account, max it out and go play the game and have fun. At the end of the day, and he was probably an investor as well. He probably invested some into, I would imagine. And yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then IGG upgraded the arts and stopped giving him free things. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I don't know for certain, but what you just said, smoking guns, I would bet good money on that exactly what happened. I think IGG probably just changed the contract. Instead of contracting Bren Chong's company to do the artwork, they probably outsourced it somewhere else. And as soon as he was taken off of the contract, they stopped giving him free shit. And that's probably when he quit. Yeah? That's probably when he quit. Because his company probably lost the IGG contract. He wasn't no longer partnered with them. So they probably weren't giving him no free shit at that point. And that's when he quit the game. And it was around the time that Mythic Gear came out. Just before then, I think. And so it makes sense. That was close to when they done the changes in the graphics and stuff. So yeah, it would make sense. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was. The IGG were doing a big graphic update. They hired a different company to do it. Plus, there was a whole lot of stuff going on with Bren Chong as well, wasn't it? Weren't the Filipino police after him or something? I done a video about it ages ago. He was like getting hunted down for like drug charges or something because he owned a shipping company. Or he didn't necessarily own a shipping company. I think he was one of the partners or one of the investors or something in a big shipping company in the Philippines. And there was a whole bunch of drugs found in one of the containers. So the Filipino police were after him. Then we never heard from it. We never heard from him again. Who knows what he's doing now? But he disappeared off the face of the earth. I think he put a tweet out where he was thanking people for like supporting him and stuff, and then that's it. We never heard from him again. So who knows? I have no idea, Corey. I think it was. I don't know if it was that. I think it was just drugs. I have no idea, but yeah, we haven't heard from him ever again. He's just vanished. So no idea. No idea, man. But yeah. Crazy stuff. So yeah, I guess in a way, guys, Bren Chong and Futoy are probably some of the best free-to-play players like Lords Mobile's ever seen. And they ran maxed accounts, but done it completely free-to-play. What absolute legends. Free-to-play maxed accounts in Lords Mobile. Wow. That is that's something special, that, isn't it? Hmm? How much gems did you get? Don't know yet. I've still got 2,500 tokens to go. We're absolutely blasting the halos though. Look at this. Lots of halos. Yeah, fortunate to play. That's what that's what it stands for, right? Yeah. Let's go and take a look. I'm at 645,000 gems. So we're doing pretty good. Let's go and take a look and see how many halos we got. 19 to 18. That's another purple. Okay, so it's slow going, isn't it? I thought we'd have more than that by now. Because we just done like another 400 tokens. We got like one extra purple. Is it me or do they not seem to be dropping as much? We've done almost like 1,000 I thought we'd have more halos. Used up 2,000 tokens and got second in hell. How did I not get first? I don't know. Let me go take a look. Where did I get? Fourth? Bro, I've been going solid for the entire time almost, and I only got fourth. Who the hell is using tokens at the same time I'm doing it? How dare you? Okay. What's the next hell event? Oh, merge packs. Bam. It's times 3 speed. Unlucky speed, I guess. That's as fast as I can go. I can't go any faster. I'm not worried about it. Let's just go. I want to get a 2-bagger or a 3-bagger. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Get like 1 million. Guys, if I win a 3-bagger, I'm going to have to give away some gems to you. I'm not giving away gems for a 1-bag or a 2-bag, but if I get a jackpot 3-bagger, I have to give you some gems. I'll have to give them to you from my TWK account, not this one, because I can't gift outside this kingdom. In fact, I can't gift any gems off this account. I've never bought a $100 pack on this account, so I can't gift anyway. So yeah, I have to do it from my TWK account. I think I got enough gems in there to give you guys like 100,000 or something. Or a bit more than that. If we win. No guarantees. If you win a free bag, give to me to push tier 4. WP, do you think Dom is an IGG account? My answer to that question is I don't know. And you could ask me the same question with any account in Lords Mobile other than that Futoy one. Because that one's obviously an IGG account. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know is the answer, bud. I'm sure there's plenty of Emperor accounts in Lords Mobile that are IGG accounts, and also full champ big accounts that are IGG, but I couldn't tell you the names. It wouldn't be fair of me to start calling out names. I have no proof, you know, on any of that. So I don't know, you know. I know they're in the game, and there's a good chance when you go to a Baron, you're going to be fighting against one. But I couldn't tell you the names of which ones they are, mate. Because I honestly don't know. Yo, chat. While I went out earlier to go and get that coffee, and I'm going to need to go and grab some water in a minute because I'm getting thirsty now. I went into the butcher's and I got some really nice venison. Yeah, venison. I'm having venison tonight, guys. I got some really nice venison loin, like with the bone on as well. Some venison like portions. And I got some venison sausages as well. So I got a pound of venison sausage and venison meat. Like, oh, it looks so good, man. It looks really good. I'm super, super excited tonight to eat that. Yeah, I agree with this. I agree with what you just said here. Yeah, I agree with this. This is fair. Not every Titan is IGG. True. We have Fat Don account. I mean, I think Fat Don was. Urdu, those accounts are max even 4p simp and never sold or anything. I'm pretty sure Fat Don sold, bro, didn't it? Pretty sure Fat Don sold. That's the one that was in the Ice Wolf clan that boosted up to 40 bill. That got sold off, didn't it? I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. Fat Don never sold. Really? Wow. Maybe he was legit then. Maybe he just went in. Maybe. EKO's also not IGG. Cool. Prince Capton. Another big account. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, guys, I'm not saying all big accounts are IGG. I never said that. I said there's a lot of legitimate big accounts in Lords Mobile. For sure, bro. For sure. Absolutely. But there is also IGG accounts in the game too. In all dominions. Yeah. But I'm not saying every single one is an IGG account. No. I've never said that. There's a lot of very big legitimate leads in this game. 100%. But there is also IGG accounts too. It's both. It's both. Yeah, I think it's important to recognize there's both. Which ones? Don't ask me. I ain't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. I don't even worry about it anymore. I don't care. But yeah, there is. Yo, where's my bags at? Come on, game. Let me see some bags. Where you at? I'm just checking my phone. All right, we're good. Tell you what I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, but I want to play some Diablo 4, man. I started off season 10, completed the season content. I need to finish off my battle pass. I haven't got everything unlocked yet. Bliggy and Matty were suspect, but they sold. Then Woody sold. Yeah. Yeah, I who knows, mate? I don't know. Who knows? Somebody won 2 mil in Dominion 1. Oh yeah, look. PHK, Roro 35. 2 million gems. Wow. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Lucky bugger. Yeah, like, Grulf, I mean, he could be legit. He could be IGG, who knows? Probably, I would say probably legit. But you know what? He maybe, even if he is legit, he doesn't get no respect from me just because he cheats in every Baron he plays. And then IGG take him to events and celebrate him as a great Lords Mobile player when actually he's kind of dog shit, really, when you think about it. Yeah, he's got a great account, but as a player, is he good? I mean, maybe he is good, but when you cheat you kind of give off the impression that you're not, right? So that's my experience with Growth. The guy just cheats. You know, using tracker bots in Kingdom and shield bots is one thing, but going to Baron and using rain bots is just a small penis move, in my opinion. And I remember, and it's everywhere. Yeah, it is. Loads of accounts do that. They cheat at Barons. It's not just him. There's loads of people that do it. But we went to that Baron against him with 2 guilds, us and TW$. He had a stronger account than both of us, and he still felt the need to use rain bots. We had 2 rallies up against him on the base, and we hit him with the first rally to weaken him, and then we fired the second rally straight at him. It hit like 3 or 4 seconds. Well, maybe 6 or 7 seconds after the first rally, it hit. But by the time the second rally hit, they were fully full in the base again. And you just saw all the troops coming out the castles around the base and just all fire in at the same time. Like, it's obviously using a bot. And, you know, so you got a player that's got a bigger account than us, but still feels the need to use rain bots. Like, that's just kind of lame, in my opinion. But, you know, he gets celebrated as a great player, and he's not. And that's the thing with IGG. There's no referee. There's no policing these events. They just let people cheat, and then they celebrate the winners. It's stupid, you know? Which is why I never really put too much stock into these championship events they hold, because a lot of the people that win those Barons, that go to those, use rain bots and carpet bots to get there in the first place. So they cheat to get there. So why celebrate these players that cheat? Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying, I don't know if all of them have done it, but I think the majority do, don't they? The majority buy rain bots and carpet bots when they do their Emperor and Baron pushes. They generally cheat. So, yeah. I don't know why that should be celebrated, personally. That's just how I feel about it. I think there's a lot of players out there that are way more skilled, and I don't include myself in that, so don't think this is about me. I don't include myself in that. I think there's a lot of really good rally leads out there that are way more skilled and better at the game than those players, but they get celebrated because they have maxed accounts and they cheat to win. If I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm wrong, tell me, guys. Call me out if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not saying Growth is IGG. I didn't say he wasn't. I didn't say he was. Like, I don't know. But I know one thing for certain about Growth and many other rally leads is they cheat at Baron and Emperors. Seen it. Seen it. Experienced it firsthand. So I know. But yeah, I never said he's IGG. Probably a legitimate player. But yeah. Is Oleg a good pilot? He knows what he knows a good bit. You know, he's got a good understanding of the game. He's played it long enough now. He pilots the bot accounts. Yeah, I know. Well, Oleg was streaming on one of the Emperor accounts at a Baron, literally showing the bots live on stream. I mean, if that shows you that IGG don't care, then I mean, they don't care. They don't care. They won't ban these players. They spend too much money in the game to ban them. They either spend too much money in the game to ban them, or they already belong to IGG, so they won't ban them because they're their accounts. So yeah, no. You know what? IGG doesn't ban accounts for using rain bots and carpet bots and tracker bots and all the rest of it. IGG ban free-to-play accounts like Langer. That's who IGG ban. IGG will allow people to get Baron Jewels and Emperor gear and stuff by cheating with third-party programs and scripts and macros and all the rest of it, right? They'll allow that, but they won't let Langer have his free-to-play champ account. They can't have that promotion that Langer can get a free-to-play champion account. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to promote that. So they'll ban Langer for being free-to-play, but they won't ban the people doing all the cheating. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that stream was crazy. I was watching it and he was literally saying he was trying to feel faster than the rain bots. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You know. So yeah, they don't care. They don't care. Do you know what I learned, chat? Do you know what I learned? I learned not to care either. I learned not to stress myself out worrying about what someone's doing at Baron. I done that by just not bothering to even worry about it. Who's the most talented rally lead you've ever played with, Worthy? Ooh, that's a good question. I like that question. Who's the most talented rally lead you've ever played with, Worthy? Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to give you 2 answers for this one. Okay. I'm gonna say there's two rally leads that come to mind when you ask me that question. Okay. There's a second place and there's a first place. Okay. Second place, who I was very, very impressed with. I was impressed with this rally lead because of the way they performed with an account that was sometimes way weaker than the people they were going up against with, and they still managed to get some really good victories. And I was just overall impressed with how much win ratio they had compared to their loss ratio. Number 2 in my best rally leader list that I've ever played with in Lords Mobile in the 7 years that I've been playing with is Coxie. I think Coxie was an absolutely phenomenal rally leader. He had a great account and he done really well when he was in TWK, man. Seriously, that guy was a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, Coxie, in my opinion, was one of the best rally leads in Lords Mobile that I've ever played with. He's number 2. And number 1, the best rally lead I think I've ever played with. Actually, I don't know if he had his own account in the game, like a big rally lead in the game. But funny enough, one of the best rally leads I think I've ever played with, who had such a great knowledge of the game and phalanxes and comps and everything, was a pilot, actually. And I can't tell you the names of all the accounts he's piloted, but he's piloted quite a lot of accounts, especially at big events like Baron and stuff. I think one of the best pilots I ever actually played with was a guy called Info. I don't know if you... I think that's what he's called in game. Info. Very, very knowledgeable rally lead. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. Some of you might. But there's a pilot in Lords called Info. I think he piloted a lot of accounts in SSQ. I don't know if he still does it. I don't know if he still pilots or not, but I thought he was a very, very good pilot. He was very good. Yeah, Crystal Briefs has got good knowledge, but I didn't really see him in action enough, you know? Crystal Briefs definitely had the knowledge from his videos and stuff. You could see he had the knowledge, right? But I never really saw him in action enough to see more of it. But yeah, I think Info is one of the best rally leads I've ever seen. He's really, really good. So yeah, that's the top 2. But the thing is though, honorable mentions. Can we have some honorable mentions? Honorable mentions for best rally leads in the game. Yo, I don't know if he's here right now, but Dave, I think it's Dave. Average pilot, DB average pilot. I don't know whether he's in the chat right now, but he piloted the Al Jaid account. He was a really good player as well. He had some pretty good. He done pretty good. Hey, I know he's not everyone's favorite rally lead, right? I know he's not everyone's favorite rally lead, and some people will disagree with what I'm about to say, but hey, listen, it is what it is, man. Coon was really good. The guy that piloted Sugarway, he knew his shit. He was good. He was good. He never won any of the big emperors or anything, but he won like 16 barons, and he never used no rain bots. He never used no rain bots, carpet bots. Like, they actually had people with carpet teams carpeting the rallies in BRR. The guy that piloted Sugarway, Coon, was pretty good at, and you know what? Some people will disagree with that, but I thought he was really good. Yeah, Tashi's a pretty good pilot as well. Well, when he's playing an account. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to say he isn't. Tashi knows the game very well. I mean, he's probably a bit out of practice now, maybe, right? Because he hasn't really played solid for a while. But he still knows his stuff. And yeah, he's a good rally lead too. I mean, he was, back in the day when he was doing videos, he was like the go-to to watch how to learn how to rally and stuff, right? So yeah, he was taking out big targets back in the day on his first videos and stuff on Lords. So yeah. I mean, I would say Avatrex, but he was too busy playing with his dolls and, you know, playing with his Oracle doll to really worry about rallying. So not really Avatrex. But I'm joking. That's a joke. But yeah, no. He wasn't really known for being a solid rally lead. But yeah. Yes, hate to say his toxic ass was a good pilot. Yeah, he was a good pilot. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He knew how to play the game. Wait, kicked and confused Tashi out of a wonder once. What, Crystal Briefs? Oh, did he really? Yeah, no, he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff for sure, man. He definitely knows his stuff. Woody and Pilot. I guess. Yeah, I guess. If we're just gonna... Yeah, I guess, yeah. Woody and Pilot, I suppose, were pretty good. So there's a lot of honorable mentions. Honorable mention, WP is a good pilot. He knows his stuff. I mean, I know enough. I wouldn't put myself in the top 10 list. Ranzi was pretty good. Yeah, Ranzi was pretty solid. Yeah, Ranzi was good, Cynthia. Yeah, Oleg's good. He knows his stuff. You know, I would just like to see... I've always said this about Oleg, right? I'd like to see him actually play Lords Mobile at an event like WoW or Chalice. Maybe not necessarily Baron, but on an account that's not a bloody 5-piece Imp account. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to see him get on a Champ account. No Emperor gear, just a Champ account, and see how he does against other Champ players that are more on an equal footing rather than going always in on a 5-piece Imp. I mean, you know, yeah, of course you're going to have more chance of winning rallies when you're launching in a maxed 5-piece Imp account. Batman is better than WP. Hey, bro, I'm not disagreeing with that. Yo, no, he probably is. Yo, Batman, nah, look, Jen always throws me under the bus, right? No, absolutely. Batman is better than WP. Yeah, I mean, end of the day, Batman's got Emperor gear on his main account. So yeah, he's one Imp. So yeah, he knows what he's doing. Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, damn. I'm not going to deny it. Yeah, Batman's a better than rally lead than WP. Confirmed. He knows his shit. Yeah, that's it. I can hold my own, and I'm happy with what I did in Lords Mobile, you know. Like, I went to Baron, I went to Chalice, I went to WoWs, I took my account in. It was sometimes well underpowered compared to what I was fighting, and I still managed to get some really good results and get some really great wins over the years. So I'm really, really happy with what I've done. I think I've got a really, you know, good knowledge of how comps work and what to do and all the rest of it. I've made my mistakes, I've had my success, and I'm happy with what I managed to achieve. So yeah, you know, I'm happy with what I've done. I know my stuff. I can say that I know my stuff in the game. I got enough to get by anyway. Hi Landon, I'm doing good. How are you? We're just having a real chill one today, man. We're just chilling. I'm just sitting there chilling with some Tycoon, hanging out with you guys for a few hours. Nice, man. It's nice. It's going good. Yeah, I love rallying. Rallying is fun, you know. And the thing is, I don't have a rally lead account anymore, but I still have... I'm very, very blessed and very lucky to be able to access a couple of solid rally lead accounts, not just in like the open kingdoms, but also in the closed kingdoms. I'm allowed to jump onto Batman's account and play. At the moment, I can still log into Koala, which is really nice. Although I haven't logged in there since the other day, but Koala said we can always jump on there and do stuff if he's not around. So it's nice to be able to play on Koala's account a little bit. And a few others as well. So that's nice. And obviously in the open kingdoms, I'm allowed to jump onto Bear's account, which is a full champ mythic. Very, very strong account. So it's nice to play on Bear's account. And also I can sometimes jump on Dr. Rekka's account as well, which is also pretty thick. So yeah, I'm very fortunate to still have access to pretty solid accounts like that. I tell you what I'd love to do. I would love to just one time, I would love to be able to go to like a Chalice, not necessarily Baron, because Baron's a pretty big event, but I'd love to go to Chalice or something, or maybe even a Baron, fuck it, like even a Baron, and just have keys to a 5-piece Imp and a maxed account, just to experience it once, what it actually would be like if I was actually using a maxed account to fight at one of those events, man. I'd love to just do it once, just to kind of see how it'd go. That would be freaking cool, man. And I would live stream that shit too. Like, I'd straight up live stream that. That's something I've never been able to do because I've never had access to anything like that. But that would be freaking cool, wouldn't it? Can you imagine if Worthy Prince, I know I'm talking about myself in the third person, but sometimes I do that, I'm weird. Can you imagine if Worthy Prince popped up a live stream where I'd done like a Chalice or a Baron with a 5-piece Imp account live on stream? I mean, how many people do you reckon would be in the stream if I did something like that and actually was playing live with a 5-piece Imp account? I mean, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? 5-piece new or old, doesn't matter. A 5-piece blue or a 5-piece old, like whatever. I reckon there'd be a few people in the stream. I have to say, I think we'd have good numbers. You reckon 300? I think more than 300. I think more than 300. We got 210, 220 in here just doing Tycoon, bro. If I was doing that with a 5-piece Imp, I reckon there would be way more people in it than that if I was doing that. That'd be pretty cool. I reckon 1,500 maybe. Maybe, who knows? 1,000 easy, yeah, I think so. I think 1,000 easy. It'd be a lot of people that come in to watch that. That would be sick. Seems a lot of Emp accounts up for sale recently. Go grab one. Yeah, Dylan, do you want to lend me 50 grand so I can go do that? Yo, how much are they? I bet they're really expensive. Really expensive. I couldn't afford one of those, guys, my dude. I couldn't afford one. You got me. Sweet. Let's go, Dylan. I'll send you my PayPal details after. Just whiz it over. I'll go buy the account. We'll do it this afternoon. Be more than 50 grand. Yeah, it would be. It would be. How much do you reckon? As low as 45? Wow. Wow. Who needs a deposit for a house? Just go get an Emperor account. Sorted. Imagine. Imagine. Well, if there's any 5-piece Emps out there that want to let Worthy Prince pilot for your Chalice, your upcoming Chalice, or your Baron, hey, hit me up. We'll have a chat. We'll work it out. Be pretty cool. I don't know. That just would be fun though, wouldn't it? 2-piece Emp is like 50. Yeah, is it really like 50k for a 2-piece? Damn. Damn, that shit will be expensive, eh? Expensive. $5. 87,000 subscribers. That's over $400,000. Come on, community-owned account. Hey, that's actually true. That's true. Hey, wait a minute. Hang on a sec. So let's just figure this out for a sec. So there's my calculator. So if we've got 216 people in the stream, let's just say, for example, like a big, decent, like 125Ks for free old, one new PC Emp. Okay, so let's call it 125K for a 4-piece Emp, yeah? 4-piece Emp. $125,000 divided by 214. Guys, that means, right? Check it out. That means if everybody in the chat donates $500 right now, pretty much, like there or thereabouts, if everybody in the chat donates $500, we can go buy a 4-piece Emp and we can just go like clap some bishes. I think it's a good idea. I'm joking. I'm joking, obviously. That'd be wild though, wouldn't it? Wow. Too much. I said 5. Yeah, true. Now you'd need the whole subscriber base to do that and then boom. Yeah, that'd be crazy. The thing is though, right, here's the funny thing. Because we do that, we have to give the logs to everybody in the subscriber base. So all 87,000 people have the logins. Can you imagine me trying to get on there and play it? The moment I log in, I'll be logged out. Just constantly logged out because everyone's trying to get in. That would actually be kind of funny, actually. Can you imagine buying a 5-piece Emp and then giving the logins to 87,000 people? It'd be a battle to try and get into it. Everybody's trying to log in. You've been logged out. You've been logged out. You've been logged out. Like everyone would be just logging in constantly trying to get into the account. That shit would be hilarious. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, we'd never play it. It'd just be constantly people trying to log in all day. It's super funny. Yeah, but you could say you own an Emp account. True. Very true. Very true. We'll just get nuked by IGG for suspicious activity. Probably get banned, wouldn't it? Yeah. Someone would delete all the gear. You know there would be a troll that would be like, I'm going in. I'm deleting the Emperor gear. I'm doing it. Can you imagine the views that video would get? I dismantled all my Emperor gear and then like a 1-minute video of somebody going into an Emperor account and deleting the Emperor gear, dismantling the Emperor gear out of the cabinet. Holy shit balls. Now that's a video people would watch. That's a video people would watch. I mean, it would be dumb to do it. Like it would be crazy dumb to do it, but oh my God, can you imagine if someone actually did that? They dismantled their Emperor gear. Oh my God. That gives me a really good idea for April Fool's Day next year. Maybe I could try and edit a video where it looks like I'm deleting Emperor gear. That would be kind of funny, actually. It's not a bad idea, isn't it? It's kind of cool. Maybe I could do that. Just edit, like take the old clip of me deleting my champion gear and kind of like edit it up so it looks like I'm actually deleting Emperor gear. Do it for like April Fool's next year and try and trick everyone. Obviously, you guys know about it now, so you're not going to be tricked. But a lot of people would watch it and be like, oh my God, what? Yeah, if someone lets you pilot a 5-piece, after you're done, just dismantle everything. Boom, there it is, Adrian. That's it. Just pilot the 5-piece, get the Baron done, do the live stream, have an absolutely banging live stream, popping off and everything, right? And then just before we finish, just record deleting all the gear and then post that as the video the next day. Double prizes, basically, innit? That's a good idea. No, I wouldn't do that, but it'd be funny though. Nah, WP is never going to be allowed onto an Emperor account. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. No. The only thing I would delete on someone's account is a winter parka. Yeah, I'll delete a winter parka, but I wouldn't delete anything else. No. Okay, so we are getting close to have used like almost 1,500 tokens, which is pretty good. I've only got a couple of bags so far, not too much. Not too much, right? This takes ages, doesn't it? Yo, IGG, you gotta add like a ×10 on this. I mean, oh my goodness gracious. This takes way too long, innit, to get this done. It takes forever. You won 152,000. Gengar. Nice. Is that you up there? Rip Parker. Oh, it is you. Rip Parker. GG's. Yo, can we get some W's in the chat for Gengar? Gengar just won 152,000 gems. Let's go, Gengar. No, I didn't delete your Parker. No, George, when are you coming over to WA? Is there an estimated time for arrival? Just curious. Wasn't there like an elite Tycoon? Yeah, but it's for the challenge Tycoon. It's not for the normal Tycoon, unfortunately. There's not an elite one here for this. Challenge Tycoon has the ×10, but not this one. You only noticed thanks to your stream. Oh, because you saw it in the top right hand corner. And you got it running in the background of you. Oh, there you go. Wait, you're not sitting on the toilet watching the stream, are you? Uh-oh. That means he's got his computer going outside, but he's sitting on the toilet with his phone watching the stream. Uh-oh. Hopefully I'll get a nice account near your kingdom so I can join you lot. That'd be cool. Yeah, George, when I can come over now. My Athena is done. Oh, sweet. Come over now then, bro. Let's go. Let's get you into WA. Yo, George is going to be another R4, I think. I think George is going to be our 5th R4 over in WA. You guys need to figure out a new R4 as well from within. The fact that WA has AK Bear is crazy. I know, man. He's over there. We have AK Bear over there. We have Panic Bananas and R4 over there now as well. We have Langer. We have J-Man. We have a few R4s over there now. Starting to get the leadership team in place. I think we have like 10 more people on the waiting list or something that are due to come over. Who's going to be the R5? Don't know yet. I'm currently the R5, but I'll be transferring that R5 over towards the end of the month. And the R4s that are there need to decide between them who should be the R5 of the guild. Now, Jenny can't be the R5. She's got enough to do. She's got enough to do. She's going to stay over in TWZ. Besides, she's the R5 of TWZ right now. She got enough to do right now. She doesn't need all that as well. 300, 300, 300, 900. Lovely. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. There's a green one. Nice. R5 AK Bear is best. Well, don't forget, Bear's also got TWK to run and all of the family and stuff over there. He's already got a lot on his plate. So he might not want it, you know. He might want it. Who knows? I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna leave it up. It's completely up to the R4 team over there. Zach for R4. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about Zach for R4. I mean, Zach can order pizzas better than anyone, and you know, he's great at delivering, you know, water to everyone as well. But I don't know about R4. Leroy's not allowed to play. No. Leroy pilots an account somewhere. He's not allowed to play a new account in here. Leroy has no self-control. You can run WA and TWZ. Uh-oh. R5's easier than recruitment. Yeah, but you don't need to do the recruitment no more of a WA. WA is pretty much full now. There is still a couple of places, but it's pretty much full. We've already got like 10 people on the list. We're still waiting to come over. So we're almost there. He's piloting in TWK. Is he really? Whose account is he piloting in TWK? I think he told me before, but I can't remember. Recruiting sucks. I mean, it can be frustrating, especially when you've got loads of messages and stuff. I still can't believe we filled up 2 guilds. Like, I was hesitant about even starting WA up. Like, because I just didn't think it was going to happen. Like, 2 months into this kingdom, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But yeah, I mean, we did. I don't want to do a 3rd one though. I want to try and bring in like another guild now for the 3rd guild. I don't want to create a 3rd guild from scratch. I think that would be reaching a bit too far trying to do that again. I'm surprised how well we done. Oh, he's piloting Nasty Ice. Okay. I was surprised how well we done getting the 2nd guild filled so quick. Time for a 3rd. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't think I can do a 3rd. You know what I'm thinking, Lee? This is what I'm thinking, right? If I do a 3rd guild, yeah, Jenny's gonna be like, no, when I say this, right? But if I do a 3rd guild, yeah, $GD trying to reach out. If that is who I think it is, oh no, that is you. Yeah, I already spoke to you. I need to talk to oh, you're messaging me about updates and stuff. Oh, you're asking for updates. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are doing good. Yeah, I need to talk to my R4 team. I have spoken to Jen about it, but I need to speak to the rest of my R4 team because they don't know yet. I need to have a discussion, so I don't have an update yet. Mainly because we're not ready to bring in another guild just yet, because I'm still trying to get WA situated. And that's a different Lee. Oh, it's a different Lee. Okay, well, there's a Lee in that guild that's messaged me. I think he's the R5. Oh, look at you giving away our secrets in the chat. What are you doing? Yo, don't tell people what's going on in the chat, Lee. You're showing my hand. Yes, I am in the process of talking to the R5 over there, and yes, I am in the process of discussing that with my R4s, and they have messaged me asking for an update. I don't have one just yet. My plan is to fully get WA situated and set up before I start considering bringing another win, but we are looking at those. I am in discussions. I thought it was you. I thought you were the R5 because he's got the same name as you. Yeah. So I am considering it, and I am going to speak to my leadership team, and I am going to get back to him. And yes, I am considering it. I just want to get WA situated first before I do that. But yes. Okay, now we've bloody given it away now. Ugh. Yes, I have a 3rd guild that I'm considering to already bring into the fam. So we will be 3 guilds strong, not just 2 guilds strong. Thank you for letting everybody know that now. But yes, it is something I'm working on. And yes, I believe we are going to have a 3rd guild soon. I'm just not ready to do it right now, but it's probably going to happen. Yeah, we're going to have 3 guilds. And we'll be in the same kingdom as well. So when it comes to events, we'll be taking 3 rallies to the events. So we go to Chalice, we'll have 3 rallies up. We have WoW, we'll have 3 rallies up. We go to Baron, we'll have 3 rallies up. Yes, that is the plan. And yes. I said something to you guys a long while ago about what we're doing. And I said that there's some big accounts in this game. And the way we're going to win these Barons and hey, 15,000 gems. The way we're going to win these Barons, these Chalices, we need rallies. You need multiple rallies. You need to have teamwork. It's not just about having 1 rally up. We're going to need 2 or 3 rallies. I said that. And I am trying to make that happen. We've got 2 guilds. We're going to bring in a 3rd. And who knows, maybe a 4th. We'll have 3 or 4 rallies up at these events. And if we go into the event and they've got a bigger account, we're like, okay, you got a bigger account. Okay, there's a double or a triple, and then we'll push in the one we want to get time on. If they get back in, we'll hit them again with a double and a triple. We'll That's how you win. Not just with one big account. So yeah, that's the plan. I know how to do this stuff. It's just I need to get it situated. It takes time and patience. And right now I need to get WA situated. I need to get the guild full. I need a couple of solid rally leads over there. I don't know really who in WA is going to be that person yet, because there's quite a few people over in WA that are boosting. So I don't know who's going to be the one that goes boom and boosts up and becomes the lead. Or whether or not we're going to have to move a lead over to WA during events. I don't know. I have no idea how it's all going to work yet. I'm just being patient and seeing how it all plays out. But right now, my priority is getting WA full. And then we can talk about getting another guild in. So yeah. But it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. When I told you guys to come play in WA, things are going to get really exciting over here. I'm just in the process of getting everything situated right now and getting set up. WA got good leads. Yeah, I know. They've got a couple of people that are really boosting right now. So it's getting exciting is what I'm saying. WP, rally up. Okay. Let's go take a look. Let me just get this gemming gremlin done. Rally up. All right. Around. There we go. What are we doing, guys? Rally up. Oh, T6S. Okay. Has he run? Has he run away? He has run away. Oh no. King Tut soloed and got caught on a 235. I hope he's in Fury. All right, let's jump over. Let me go ahead and hide my screen. Alrighty then. All right, let's have a look then. We've got a little bit of rally action this afternoon. Looks like Riot Bish is going to be coming in. We were on Riot's account the other day, and I think he has done some upgrades on his account. So I think yesterday he needed the book. He had the book left to go to Mythic, because he asked me to make a decision yesterday. Do we upgrade the cup to Mythic or do we do the book? Obviously, he got his champion boots to level 3. And I decided to go ahead and mythic the ambrosial cup for him, and he had a gold book. I think he actually went ahead and got those packs last night from the drop down event or drop down offer, and he actually went ahead and mythicked the book as well. So I think Riot is now full mythic now on the mixed set, so that's pretty good. So it looks like they're going to be rally. We're not full on the rally just yet though, only 1.4 mil. So if anybody is in the chat from TWZ, get your butts over and get some troops into Riot's rally if possible. We're trying to rescue peeps over here. Looks like WA are also getting involved here, which is lovely to see. Looks like Bish Please is over there setting a rally too. So we've got the fam guild coming in, backing us up with a rally. There it is. Looks like we've got Sneaky J jumping in. Oh yeah, look at that gear. Very nice, dude. Hell yeah. Got the gold Dream Witch. Let's go. This is why it's so nice to be in Kingdom and have a family get set rather than just you. You know what I mean? It's so much better this game when you're with groups of guilds. Way better. So there we go. Fam guild coming in, setting on him too. Looks like we're at 1.8. I'd probably send that, to be honest. Unless he's built for it, which I don't know if he is. I don't think so. The Blue Watcher. I'd send it. $20 seconds to go. We'll see if there's any gear swaps here. Right now, he's got the ancient hat on. This gear is horrendous. I don't know if this is fake gear to bait this in or not. I don't know. It looks like fake gear, doesn't it, chat? Looks like fake gear. 2 million troops. There it is. We need to... He's speeding them in. Looks like he's speeding them in. Here he goes. Has he got fake gear or not? The gear is... Oh, the shield. Cancel, 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 cancel. Don't carpet that, right? Shielded. There you go. Nice. We got the leader free. Did he kill it? Ah, he killed the leader. No worries then. King Tut gets his leader back. He executes. He wasn't in Fury. And he didn't want to take a rally. So it looks like he's like got... I don't think he's a solo trap, but he's built up enough that you can't solo him. At least King Tut couldn't solo him anyway. What did you send it him? Like, what gear? You still got your gear on? Okay, yeah, so you got a mix set, but a couple of bits which are not quite leveled up. So, I don't know, maybe a bigger account but might burn him. Who knows? It just depends on how many troops he's got. Oh well. Mission accomplished. And leader rescued. There you go. Hello, Zach. How you doing? Zach, people in the chat were just talking about making you R5, and I had to say I'm not sure about that decision. Although, to be honest with you, chat would probably vote you in because they like you, Zach. Okay, so I don't know why I'm doing all those stars. Get out of there. All right, I'm going back to the Tycoon. Let me get the helps. How many more helps do I need to finish off that stupid guild first quest? Oh, I've done that. Nice. Hang on a sec. Guild first. I still need like 23 helps. Okay. Well, let's go back in here. Actually, let's go and have a look and see how many halos I got. Halo, halo, halos. Where are you? And okay, we got a few more that time. Boom. So that puts us on a gold. Nice. 1 out of 13. We got 2 purples. Okay, good. Let's go and get some more coins. We're up to 739,000 gems now as well. Good. I think I'm going to end up with well over 1 million. Well over 1 million gems when I use these Tycoon coins. I agree with chat. Chat is always right. Yep. No, true. True. Zach doesn't leak information. That's good. That's good. My account born 14.99. Do you guys have any recommendation for guilds I can get into that isn't toxic, but I can really learn from? I don't know any guilds off the top of my head, but chat, if any of you have got guilds that are in that player's dominion that would be interested in maybe considering him for a position, chat your guild out in the chat. If you're in the kind of like the 14.99 area, it's a bit too... I don't have anything around there, but maybe there's someone in the chat that has a guild that's recruiting. You can go ahead and put that in the chat. You know, I'm really considering putting in like a recruitment area in my Discord to help out a little bit. I understand that the community in Lords is reduced quite a lot over the last few years. I thought it would be kind of nice to have a little place inside my Discord server where you guys can advertise your guilds that are in like different kingdoms, whether it be open kingdoms, Dominion 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever. You know, I think I might set up like a recruitment area. And basically what you'll be able to do is just basically go in there and post information about your guild, whether it's a poster that you've made or just a description of what you're looking for, what your guild does, whether you're a low spend guild, like just free to play guild, or if you're a war guild, or maybe in the middle somewhere, whatever it is. And then people can kind of choose the kind of guilds they apply for based on kind of what they're doing with their account kind of thing. I might see if we can set that up and set up like a recruitment area inside my Discord server for Lords Mobile. I think that'd be kind of helpful for a lot of people. I don't know how to set... I think I know how to set that up. I know, maybe I need to like get Jen to do it or get Leroy to do it. One of the two. I'm rubbish at doing those things. The last time I tried to set up channels in the Discord, I deleted like a role or something and messed it up. Any trusted, reliable platform to purchase Lords Mobile accounts? No. I don't promote anything like that, Alex. So yeah, I couldn't tell you any, mate. Sorry. It's not like I'm a pro IGG guy or anything. It's just that I can't promote account selling at all, ever. Not just because it's against terms of service, but I also have heard lots of horror stories about people buying accounts. And for example, if I was to recommend buying an account, then if somebody does that and then has a bad experience, they could blame me for recommending that. And IGG won't help because, like I say, it's against terms of service. So I'd rather just not get involved with any of it and don't ever promote it. So I don't know, mate, is the answer. Sorry I can't be any more help for you there, dude. But I can't promote that. Okay. 300, 400, 300. There we go. All right, let's go and check out this Watcher research. Thanks, Panic, for letting me know, dude. We've got a research we can finish, actually, for the Watcher. Let's go take a look. Wait, I got myself some Kingdom Labor as well. Hello. Get some resources. Where is it? Hell event coming. What? Nice. Ooh, we're definitely going to do this. Yeah, let's go grab this. We've got 2 minutes. All right, great. I wanted to finish that research anyway, so that kind of works out all right. So we've had, how many jackpots have we had? We had 3 1-bag jackpots, right? We haven't had any 2 or 3 bags, just 3 1-baggers. I got a question. Is there anybody in the chat who has never got a bag of gems in the Tycoon? I'm curious how many of you have never won anything in here. Because I've had quite a few 1-baggers. The 1-baggers are pretty common, to be honest. Is there any of you that have never got a 1 bag? Like, not even a single bag? Wow. There's actually quite a few of you. Damn, you've never seen 3 bags, but you got 1 bag. On all accounts, you've only gotten the 1 bag once. Never? We just got 3 in this stream so far. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. I'm getting a phone call. My mummy's calling me. Oh, God. Hold up a minute. Hi, I'm streaming right now. Can I call you back? Well, yeah, what's up? That sounds lovely. Okay, yeah, I know about that already. I know. Yes. Well, I'm streaming right now, so I don't really want to go into that right now, but I'll have a chat with you tomorrow about it. Because I'm streaming and I've got 227 people listening to our phone call. She's laughing. She said mummy's on the phone. Lovely. Right, I'm going. Have a lovely day. I love you too, Mum. Bye. Oh my God. She just wanted to know if I wanted turkey dinosaurs and spaghetti hoops for dinner. That's what she was after. I said, I don't eat that stuff. What are you talking about? Okay. Oh man, mum is mummying. Yeah. You know, the moment you tell them something like that, oh, there's people listening to our call, she immediately goes into giggle mode and starts laughing. It's like, oh my God. Ugh. All right. Damn. All right. I can't put her on speakerphone because you never know what she's going to say. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, let's not put her on speakerphone. But yeah. Okay. All right. So we've got 1,900 tokens remaining. Okay. Well, so obviously your mother doesn't watch your stream. Nah, they don't watch it. It's because of what I do. Like, I don't know. I guess if I was doing something more interesting that they would find interesting, like, I guess they would watch. Like, if I was doing real life stuff, maybe, or I don't know, talking about politics or something like that. I don't know. I guess they would probably watch. But I'm playing a video game. Yeah, nah, they ain't gonna watch me play games. Not really. They'd take one look at this and be like, what is all this? What is he doing? What's going on here? No, they wouldn't have a clue what this is. I actually asked my dad if he'd be interested in actually sitting here with me doing a stream of him playing Lord's Mobile to see how he gets on with it and what he does. To be honest with you, I'm kind of scared to do that because I'll be worried to delete my gear or something by accident. But he's a bit shy, my dad. He doesn't want to do it. He's like, oh, no, I don't want to go on that camera. No, I don't want to go on there. I wouldn't know what to do. It's crazy. Nah, Era, I just stream, buddy. I just stream and make videos for you lovely people. I have my reasons for that. It's I used to do the job back in the day. Used to work in recruitment. I've been an estate agent for like a few years, and then I've done some recruitment for a while. I actually was a head of department for a recruitment company for a while. But unfortunately, I don't anymore. So no, I just stream. Personal situation and stuff, that's all it is, mate. Which I don't want to go into. But yeah, I just stream. I really enjoy what I do. Like, streaming is literally like my life. That's what I like doing. And it's got me through some real shit times, man. The positiveness, the people, the community. It's It's helped out a bunch. So yeah. You know what? Streaming for me has helped out more than anybody really knows. I don't really go into my personal life much on stream and talk about it. I like to keep it separate. But if only you guys knew how much streaming has helped me and supported me mentally over the last few years, so many years. It's been a lifesaver. But that's all I'm going to say on it. I don't want to go into all that stuff. But yeah, it's been... if only you knew. It's been a big part of my life, man. Streaming has been... Streaming, my community, everything on here has been actually a lifesaver. Legit lifesaver for me, so yeah. It's definitely been that for sure. Okay, let's have a look. So this hell event is here. Research. 3 Watcher medals up for grabs. We are going to grab those. We helped you and you helped us. I hope so. I hope so, you know. I really do hope there's so many... I hope there's people out there that have got enjoyment, entertainment, happiness from coming into my stream. You know? Because, like, if that's happened, then that's awesome, you know? That's actually lovely to know if that's actually happened. Right, where's that research? Here we go. Here we go. So 22 days and boom, there it is, done. Okay, there we go. So 22 days, research complete. That's going to be my level 10 siege attack. Ooh. And that right there is going to get the hell event done for us. We get 3 Watcher medals. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Let's go and take a look. Not in there. Let's go and take a look at my research. Just put my research gear on. So we need to go start another one, right? Let's go into peace talents. Let's go to peace. Peace. And gear. Look at that. We have got 2 lines of the attack ones done on tier 5. Let's go. Let's go for range defense. And we're just going to go ahead and start that. And hit help. There we go. So we're starting another one of our tier 5 researchers. We're getting there. We're getting there. Don't know if it's the same boat, but I have been, but some of the dark past just needs to be left there. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's best not to dwell on it. Just move forward and think positive, you know. Wouldn't keep coming back to watch you if I didn't, bro. I appreciate that, Corey. Thank you so much. The Red Dead Redemption streams, you did help me and Becca for a very difficult time. Oh, man, that's really cool. Dude, I love that. Yo, dude, I need to go back and play that game again. Like, just because it's an amazing game and it ruined... someone ruined it, but I should go back and play it again. Because it is such a good game, isn't it? Prince, you helped me 2 years ago. I was having bad times. Oh, Ahmed, I'm glad to hear that, buddy. I hope things have got a lot better for you now, bro. Vortex says, why do siege before ranging have? Yeah, I know, true, right? I could have got the stats on the range and done the siege last, but I figured, you know what, bro? It's all got to be done anyway, so c'est la vie. Let's just get it done in the order going across. But you're right, I probably should have done the range or cav first. But it's okay. It's all got to be done, so nah, it's fine. Let's go ahead and put my speedy gear back on. And let's go ahead and put myself back into war talents, just in case anybody gets fresh. There we go. And let's go over and hit the Tycoon up again. Here we go. And boom. Another 3 Watcher medals for the cause. Let's go. You helped us. We help you. Ah, it's nice. It's nice. It's been cool, man. Thank you very much, Jen. I appreciate that. Mike, your streams really help me get through real life struggles on a daily basis. So thank you. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're doing a lot better now, Ahmed. That's good to hear, dude. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I've had lots of people tell me over the years, you know, when we've got all sentimental in the stream and started talking about this stuff, people have said, you know, you've helped me a lot and stuff, and I really appreciate your streams and stuff. There's been people that have come, people that have gone, and I think over the years we've helped a lot of people. Just, you know, being here and stuff. It's a safe place for people to come and hang out and chat and just chill. And I don't know, man. Like, if you've got problems and stuff in real life and stuff, if people are able to come into my live stream and just like kind of forget about that for a little while. For however long they're in the stream, you're able to just kind of forget that stuff for a few hours. That helps, you know, just having it out your mind, just clear your mind for a little while. It's nice, isn't it? You know, it is nice. Have I upgraded my cup yet? Yeah, we took it to legendary. I don't know if I'm not, I know I'm not going to have enough Tycoon coins to get it to Mythic, but we're getting a few Halos now to kind of like start the process. You're still waiting for that Link's Awakening stream? Yeah, I'm going to do it this week. This week, I'm going to do it. Because the other day, the Switch was playing up for some weird reason. I have no idea why. But we're going to do it this week. Demonologist stream. I was kind of hoping. We're definitely going to do something for Halloween. But I was kind of hoping I could do Demonologist this weekend in the evening. I did message... I messaged Rowdy Ray, you know, the girl that we done the a lovely lady over on Twitch that we did the stream with last time, right? I believe she might be available this weekend, so maybe we do another Demonologist stream with Rowdy and hopefully get Temp on there as well. Maybe Morbid if he's about. I don't know. I'll have to ask him if he's around. But I think Temp might be around. And if we can get Rowdy on there as well, we can get ourselves a little bit of Demonologist action going this weekend. That was hella fun, that stream we did last time. So I need to send a couple of messages out and find out. Also, Border Patrol. Yeah, we need to do Border Patrol again. We defo need to do Border Patrol again. Absolutely. Becca, you might have noticed, and I think a lot of you might have noticed, that since I come out of hospital, I haven't been streaming as much as I did before I went in. It's because I've been taking it a little bit easier. You know, I've been doing a few videos. I've been trying to keep my streams to kind of like 2 to 3 hours. I've just not been pushing myself too much since I come out of hospital. I've just been like, all right, just take it easy. But yeah, we're going to start ramping up the streams because I was doing a lot more before I went in hospital, weren't I? With other games and things. So yeah, we're definitely going to be doing a bit more of that. I need to get Minecraft up and running again. We're going to reset the server. I know everybody done loads of stuff in that server, but we're going to reset it. We're going to remove a lot of the add-ons that were added. We're going to go back to the basic, and we're just going to start again on... we're going to go back to the start, so... She's hunting right now. She might... But yeah, I think she will be back. I messaged her last week asking if she wanted to do it last weekend, but she wasn't available. So this weekend, I think she might be available. So I'll hit her up on Discord and see if we can get that set up maybe for the weekend. Or next weekend. Whatever's suitable for her, you know. Client site mods allowed. Shaders, barrel rolls. I mean, shaders are fine. We're only going to do it on Java, though. We're not going to be doing it on Bedrock this time. And I'm sorry for the Xbox players and stuff that want it on Bedrock, but it's just too much admin end to do it. So we're just going to run it on Java. But yeah, you can do shaders and stuff. That'll be fine. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better, Becca. I've just been trying to decide if I wanted the surgery or not. I was talking about it earlier. If I want to go ahead with that gallbladder removal, I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence. I don't think I'm going to. My surgeon's calling me tomorrow, so we're going to have a chat. Among Us actually is this Saturday. Yes, it is this Saturday. This Saturday evening, we are doing... Actually, you're right. This Saturday evening, we're doing Among Us, the Discord Among Us, and I'm going to record it and make a video out of it and stick it on the channel. If you want to come and play Among Us with us on Saturday night, then you need to join the Discord. The link is in the description below for the Discord. All right. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind. We're going to be doing Among Us Saturday. So maybe Demonologist on Sunday night, maybe? Tomorrow's Dragon Arena. I don't know. I'll find out and let you know, guys. I'll give you an update as to when that stream is happening. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll do that. I might do it next weekend, maybe. Do some other stuff this weekend and then maybe set it up. Give everyone a bit more notice. Do it the weekend after. I don't know. I'll let you know. Thank you, Jenny. That right there is the Discord link. So if you want to come and join our Discord and hang out with our community when I'm not streaming and when we do community games, hit the Discord button down there. We've got all the roles, everything all set up in there. So yeah. My friend declined the operation and said she was having cod liver oil and other things to try and break it now and give her yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. You're having fun in Ray's stream thanks to you. Nice, man. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it over there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, Becca. I'm thinking about just... I've already got some cod liver oil. And I've also been taking apple cider vinegar dipped in diluted in water. And I'm taking some bile salts when I eat. And I was thinking about just kind of letting it be for a few months and then maybe checking it out after. I don't know. Like the only risk I run is as I dissolve the stone and it gets smaller and smaller, if that actually happens. Some stones don't even dissolve. But if it is one of those stones that does naturally dissolve, it's going to eventually get small enough where it could potentially go into the bile duct, and that's when it could cause some problems. So it's still risky just to try and dissolve it. So I don't know. I'm still kind of like... Yeah. Ooh, TWZ. I'm old for this. Ran into the gemming gremlins in Kingdom Tycoon, and he won a small one, didn't he? Otherwise, it'd have gone on the top right. 12,000 gems. Let's go. Nice. Prince, how many coins did you have? I had 3,400. Now we're down to 1,700. Hey, Prince. Saw your attacks this CWL. You did pretty well, except, of course, when the matchup was forked. But that happens to us all. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. It happens. Hopefully the call goes well. Yeah, I hope so. I'm looking forward to speaking to the surgical team tomorrow and just throwing a few concerns I have and questions at them and seeing how they come back with, what answers they come back with. So I guess I'll know more about that tomorrow when they call. I think they're calling in the morning. I think it's the morning anyway. Let me check. I got a text message the other day telling me what time they're calling. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Wait. Yeah, it's not the 9th, it's the 10th. That's the wrong one. Actually, I can't find a text message. I got a text message the other day about it, but I can't find it now. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow, though. I can't remember the time. They're going to call me tomorrow at some point. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. You're going to Meadow Hall tomorrow. He'll be moaning all day shopping. Have fun. Have a nice lunch out if you can. And take some time to relax, too. That'd be nice. All right. We have got 1,700 coins remaining, and I think I might just finish up there, you know. I don't think I'm going to use all of them, because, yeah, I want to go and chill. But you know what, guys? Like I've said before, if you're looking for halos, this is probably the best way to do it. For sure. How close are you to your gold cup? Hopefully you get... No, I got it. Look. Let me just get past this Gresham Gremlin. We'll finish these off another day, I think. We've got a whole week of this event, haven't we? We can just finish this and finish this another day. Let's go take a look at the cabinet. So we are doing 28, 26. That takes us to another 2. So we're now up to 2. So again, like, you see how this is a process. We're already up to 2 golds out of 13. I mean, we're getting quite a few gems as well and stuff. We're up to 770. There's still a little bit more before we finish, actually. If you guys have got any questions you want to ask about lords or anything, I mean, ask me anything you want. We can sit here and chill. Any questions you want to ask, by all means, fire away. Also, you helped me for a rough year last year. I was able to start giving back to you since I'm financially stable. That's nice of you. You don't need to do that. Now I decided to join X Squad today. Let's go. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Welcome to the X Squad, Fear. Let's go. It's very nice of you. Tycoon is absolutely the best place for halos, and all the other drops in the process, can't beat it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Familiar items, shields, speed ups, scrolls, familiars as well. Not that I'm pushing the familiars, but you do get the familiar packs in here, don't you? Which is kind of nice. How are we doing on the old likes today, guys? We're doing pretty good. We're up to 155 likes. Damn, not bad at all, guys. If you haven't pressed the like button, then smash it. Let's go. Do you buy the login gift and gold pass? I think so. You mean these? Yeah. We got those. Look, they're nice. Login gifts? No, I don't think the login gifts. I don't think I buy the login gifts. No. Nope. I don't get that. But yeah, the gold pass I've got. It's pretty good for gems. Get quite a few gems out of that for the month. I got a lot of packs. That was a question. I want to go and see how many packs I got. Let's open this one. All right, 1,800 gems. Nice. Somebody just won 2.2 million. Wow, very nice. Wow, 25. Look at that. Getting quite a few of these. We're up to 80 now. Hang on. Right. What do you think the best free-to-play update was? In my opinion, Technolabs. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's up there, isn't it? Technolabs was a very good update. You know what I'm also going to say, though? And I mean, technically, it's free-to-play and pay-to-play to a degree, but I think Familiars was a really good update. And free-to-play, you can get Familiars unlocked, and free-to-play, you can level them up as well, so you can do it free-to-play. It was obviously a bit more difficult when it first came out, but yeah, Familiars, I think, is a pretty good one, to be honest. I think Familiars are really helpful for free-to-play players. But yo, Technolabs also was also very good. Like the gold pass for Technolab for pay-to-play, obviously, yeah. Oh, the gold pass for Technolabs, yeah, I think so. I think I got that. That was a no-brainer for the tomes, man. Yeah. Yeah, I got this. I mean, it had so many tomes in, I had to do that. I'm opening tier 5, trying to push my tier 5, so yeah, absolutely. I got 167 bond chests. Imagine if we got a gold out of here. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Common. Green. Okay. Oh well, we didn't get nothing off the chests. Let's keep going. Did we have some lag? Little bit of lag. Ah, man, the lag. Sorry about that. It says excellent over here. I'm having no issues with the stream. I don't know why it does that. It's weird. We're not dropping any frames, so it should be fine. Should be okay. Right, let's have a look and see if there's any other questions here. I have questions about Wonder Battles. How do they work with Phalanx? So with Wonder Battles, generally speaking, the Phalanx is opposite to the way counters work. So like, you know, when you rally something like a Dark Nest or a player's castle and you go for the front line. So if they're in a cavalry front, you send range front at them or range blast. With Wonders, it's kind of opposite. It's the counter. So if somebody's in the fort with a mix, and they're in range front, then ideally, and again, it depends on, it's very situational, but it depends on like how much range they've got. But generally speaking, you want to hit them with a cav front. And if you hit them with an in front, with a mix on mix with an in front, then generally speaking, they counter you with the range onto imp. So it's weird, isn't it? It's like opposites of the counter in Wonders for the most part. There are situations when it's slightly different, but yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Prince, considering what was talking about rallies earlier, could you do an updated video on comps and when to use each of them? I mean, yeah, I can put something together. I've been asked to do that a few times and I never got around to doing it. Like putting together like a basic like rally lead video, just kind of teaching you how to put comps together and what to use them and what phalanxes to use. Like that would be a helpful video for sure. I get that. It's just very situational sometimes. Like sometimes someone has like a 424 variant in there. They're like under 1 million on range, higher on infant cavalry. If you're sending like a 424 variant as well, then you put it in cav file to hit them. But if you're both doing like a 424 variant, but they have upped the range at the last second or something, they've taken it above 1 million, then sometimes it's better just to hit it in range rather than switching to the cav front if their range is too high. Again, it's just it's a on the fly situational thing, so it does kind of change depending on what's actually happening in real time in the fort. But there are comps you can use and formations you should generally sit in when the rally's coming at you, because sometimes these rallies come at you so fast you haven't even got the time to look at what's coming. You just have to kind of like put your comp in there, put the formation on, and kind of stick your head between your legs and pray that you're going to hold it. You know, there's things you can do. You can click on their castle, look at their gear, and that can kind of give you an intuition, like a little bit of, okay, they're sending that because look at their gear. But that was a lot more easier back in the day when people used to send blasts. Now it's a lot of mixed rallies and stuff. It's more difficult to look at the gear and see exactly what's coming. Morning, and holy shit, I can't believe I just got this again on a monster hunt hit. Oh, no way. Did you get another one? What did you get? The other day, Bear sent me a screenshot. What was it? Was it 2 bloods you got? 2 gold bloods or... Hang on. Yeah, bloods. You got another 2 gold rotten bloods. No way, dude. Wow. So you've had 4 gold rotten bloods in the space of a couple of days. That's actually kind of wild, mate. That's actually kind of wild. GG's. When will we see the new emojis, Dino and Penguin? I'm working on it. Stay tuned. They are on the way. I am working on it. Kind of missing you playing on Souls games. Conqueror. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm actually very glad you brought that up. Because I've been thinking about this too. And I am seriously considering doing something soon. I don't know when. Now, obviously, I'm playing other games over on the other channel and stuff. And if I play Souls games, I don't know whether I should... If I play another Souls game, I don't know whether I should play it over here on the main channel, because this is where I played Elden Ring last year, well, the beginning of the year. Or whether I should do it on the other channel and play it on the other channel, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Dr. Solo. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, buddy. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I want to play some more Souls games too, but I don't know whether I should play them over here or if I should just continue to play games that are not mobile games over on the second channel. It's kind of one of those decisions where I'm like, I don't know what to do. What should I do? Here or there? It's an awkward one. Because the problem is, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, if I play those games on this channel, they don't perform as well, so it kind of hurts the channel. So I think second channel. Which then makes me think, well, maybe I should do another Elden Ring playthrough on the second channel, because we did it over here on this channel. Maybe I should do another Elden Ring playthrough on the other channel. Maybe I should do another Black Myth Wukong playthrough on the new channel. Maybe I should redo those games again. I mean, we played them over here. We done Black Myth Wukong towards the end of last year. We done Elden Ring at the beginning of the year. Full playthroughs on this channel. But they didn't perform very well. Fantastic games. I mean, oh, I loved it. Oh, 14,000. Let's go. Another bag. But yeah, I don't know. Baby steps. I ain't playing that game. I ain't playing it because I'll end up breaking my keyboard. So no. So the no damage taking series on Elden Ring. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not that good. I can play, like, listen, I'm good enough to play Elden Ring. I'm good enough. I'm good enough to play Elden Ring and beat Elden Ring. Like, I'm good enough to do that, but I ain't doing no damage run. Like, no way. Imagine trying to fight Milena with taking no damage. No, I'm good. I'm good. Fighting Milena, I still get PTSD from fighting Milena. Oh my god, that day. Wow. Gee, for those of you that don't know, for those of you that never watched the stream, that wasn't there, but you know what I'm talking about. You know who Milena is in Elden Ring. I remember when I got to Milena that night, and I said, okay, it was like the end of a 4 or 5 hour session, and I said, okay, guys, I'll have a couple of goes, and then I'm just going to start this tomorrow. And I done a couple of goes against her. I got my ass handed to me, and I was like, all right, listen, we'll come back tomorrow fresh, and we will be fighting Milena tomorrow. And then I had started the stream up, and the next day, and it was a 9-hour stream, and I shit you not, I was fighting Milena for 9 hours straight, trying to kill that bitch. And I was doing it without a summons. Oh yeah, this was the one, but this I already killed some big bosses without a summons. I beat the fire giant without a summons. I was actually quite proud of myself for that. But you know what? I said I wanted to try and beat Milena with no summons. I was there for 9 freaking hours fighting Milena with no summons. And I got close a couple of times. I got to her second phase and took nearly 60-70% of her life down on the second phase 2 or 3 times in that 9 hours. Like, I was getting close a few times. And there were people over on the Twitch stream that were just going on and on and on about use a summons, use a summons. And I kept saying over and over again, guys, I've been here for 7, 8, 9 hours right now trying to do this without summons. Leave me alone. And people just kept banging on and on and on and on about it. And in the end, I lost my shit. I lost my temper. And I said, fine, you want a summons? Let's get the freaking summons out. And I went into her. I got the summons out, killed her first time. Done. Straight away. I got one guide. After 9 hours of trying, I got one guide by someone on Twitch who was going on about using summons. And I just said, all right, you want summons? You want the summons? Let's get the summons. And I got the summons out and I instantly killed her straight away. Boom. First time. Bang. Eat that. So, yeah. It was one of those moments where I was very happy that she was dead, obviously. But also very disappointed in myself that I lost my temper and pulled the summons out and killed her instantly. Which means if we do another playthrough of Elden Ring, it means that when we do get to Milena, I am going to have to beat her without a summons next time. I mean, standard, right? And then I left the stream. That's exactly what happened. I lost my temper. I'd killed her, and then I immediately turned the stream off straight after. I went, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. See you later, guys. Bang. And I just turned the stream off. I was pissed. I was not in a good mood. I mean, come on, 9 hours fighting that boss again and again and again and again and again for 9 hours straight, only to give in and then kill her instantly with a summons. And then I just turned the stream off. Do a no summons run then. Oh, bro, I will do it if I need to. If that's what needs to be done, I will. But I know how difficult that's going to be. Like, the main thing about the summons that helps so much with Elden Ring is the fact that the summons takes aggro. Is there a level research? Watch it. Okay, cool. The aggro, the way that the summons don't even do that much damage most of the time. Like, sometimes they can, but for the most part, they don't really do much damage. The mimic takes the aggro sometimes, and that is the lifesaver, the aggro it takes. It's super helpful. There's some bosses where taking the aggro is really quite helpful. But yeah, no point going half-assed on it. Yeah, true. Oh man, imagine we do an Elden Ring no summons. Ooh. That's going to take me a bit of time to finish because that's not going to be easy. I'm going to struggle with that on quite a few bosses. A lot of them, some of them bosses are quite difficult. Imagine trying to do Nile without a summons. Oof. Oh god, that one's gnarly. Let me check this. Hang on a minute, guys. Oh, research Herald. Yeah, I've done it. We did it, bro. How are we doing on the Watcher? 36 out of 50. Nice. We're getting closer to blue. Let's go. Yeah, it's already done. And we have the new research ticking. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We are Gucci. Yeah, we're very good. There we go. All right, we're continuing by the looks of it then. I would say do a no summons, no spirit summons run, but NPC summons are fine. Oh, I see. I like what you mean there. So NPC summons. So when you when you see the NPC summons, you're talking about the gold things on the floor, right? The gold text. A really good example of that would be when you fight Radahn, the first Radahn fight, where you can pull the NPC summons up from the gold things on the floor. So you can do NPC summons, but you can't do spirit summons. I like that one. Maybe we should do that then, because I don't really fancy fighting Radahn without the NPC summons, and I definitely don't fancy fighting Consort Radahn without an NPC summon. And I don't fancy fighting Bale on the DLC without an NPC summon. Oh my god, that'll be a nightmare. That sounds better, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. That actually sounds a lot better. We do the NPC summons, but we don't use spirits. No spirit summons. Not bad, actually. I kind of like that. But maybe that's the one then, guys. Maybe we do that. Elden Ring returns on the second channel on YouTube and on Twitch. We fire up Elden Ring. Consort Radahn without any summons is torture. I did that. Never again. Dude, Consort Radahn is a complete dick. Like, no, I'm not even joking. That boss is horrible. It's been designed just to beat you into a pulp. That's literally what it's designed for. Polviani says, any progress on the cup? Yeah, we got it to legendary. And we currently have 26 blues, which gives us another purple. So we're currently working on getting some more towards mythic, but it ain't going to happen off these ones. We don't have enough tokens. How many gems we got now? 825,000 gems. Nice. Doing pretty good. Yo, let's get some W's in the chat. Let's go. Thank you so much, Vuck, coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Mr. Vuck. Got Beaver, Saber, Mohammed Hassan, Diablo, and Phil Wally. There you go, guys. Enjoy your memberships. If you're in the stream right now, don't forget to say thanks. If not, it's all good. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. How is your new PoE2 account going? Actually, it's going to not too bad. I haven't played for a little while. I did start doing the new... they don't call it seasons, do they, over on PoE2? It's... seasons are on Diablo. On PoE, they call it... Oh my god, what do they call it on PoE? What do they call it on Path of Exile? It's not season, it's... I can never remember the name of it, what they call it. I mean, it is technically a new season, but they don't call it season. They call it something else. So, Axe. Oh, no, not Axe. No, it's not Axe. It's something else. You can make me Google it. And I don't call it seasons and Axe over there. PoE 2 new season. They call it League. Leagues. Sorry. Yeah, I can never remember the word. It's leagues. No, not chapters. It's leagues. So yeah, the new league over on PoE2 came out fairly recently, along with a whole bunch of updates and stuff on the game. They've actually done some really good adjustments on PoE2, and I was playing it. I've been playing it. I've done quite a bit actually. I've been doing quite a bit of it. I'm not quite at the end game yet, and I haven't seen the new chapters yet either. I'm not that far in really. Then it's quite early on, but I started doing it and I've stopped because I went into hospital. I was playing it before I went in hospital. And when I come out of hospital, I hadn't got back into it yet. But I have been playing Diablo 4. Diablo 4 new season came out. Season 10, the Season of Chaos. And I've been playing a bit of Diablo 4. So yeah, I've been doing that. Any new game trailers you like this year? Oh, I haven't really seen any new game trailers, really, for new games. Yeah, no, not really. There is one MMO I'm looking forward to. We played a little bit of the closed beta. I did off stream. It's called Chrono Odyssey. That's coming out soon-ish. Well, next year at some point. Yo, Diablo gets it. Thanks for popping in and saying thanks, buddy. That's nice of you. Yeah, what's it called? Chrono Odyssey is a new MMO that looks pretty good. Ghosts of Yotei. Is it any good? Is it worth playing, Ghost of Yotei or Yoti? The other game I'm playing right now, but I'm playing off stream. I haven't been streaming it. I've been playing with Temp off stream. Is Dying Light: The Beast. I've been playing that off stream. That's fun. I'm having fun with Dying Light. That's a really good game. But yeah, I'm enjoying Diablo. I've been trying to get Diablo 4 done, trying to finish off the Battle Pass. I mean, we're getting close to finishing off the stream right now. For those of you that are interested, do you want to see how I'm doing on Diablo 4 quickly? I don't mind showing you quickly if you want to have a look. I don't really normally boot it up because a lot of you guys don't like watching it. You like me chilling and chatting and playing Lords. So that's what I'm doing. But like, if you want me to put Diablo 4 on for 10 minutes, I'll show you how I'm doing on it. If you want to see my build and stuff and what I'm up to, I don't mind. I know a bunch of you are going to disappear if I turn Diablo on. But that's okay. That's not a problem. It's fine. A lot of you are here for Lords and that's it. But like, if you want to see it, I don't mind showing you quickly if you want to have a look. I think I'm going to finish off the rest of my... I'm going to finish off the rest of my tokens tomorrow anyway. Because it's getting to the point close. It's not quite there, but it's getting close to me wanting to go cook some dinner. I got some banging sausages. Oh my god, I got some venison sausages. Yeah, as soon as I mention it, Gloria, people will start going if they think I'm going to turn the game off. It's like, boom. I know. Why do you think I don't play these games on this channel anymore? I just keep it to Lords Mobile and mobile games over here now. Because, yeah, viewership always drops when I play other games. It's a shame, but it is what it is. I got a banging sausage. Oh, do you want to see my sausage, Merc? Do you want me to get my sausage out and show you guys? I got some banging ones. Honestly, I got some really good ones. They're like venison sausages. They're super good. New R4 just landed in WA. Okay. Let's stop the tokens. I got 1,400 left. I'll finish them off later. Has George arrived? Has he arrived? Have we got George in there, have we? Oh, where you at, George? Let's go take a look at George's account. So we have a new R4. Oh, look at the R4 team. Oh, look at that. Wait, there's another R4 as well. Who's that? Wait, is that George? Arsonist Bish. Is that you, bro? There you go. Look at that. 67.7 million might. Is that him? Is that him? So nice. Wait a minute. That's the bank. Oh, that's the bank. Oh, okay. There he is. Is that you? They're incoming. Is this you, George? George is the tiny one. Ah, okay. But he's boasting. He's up to level 50. You got a new setup, a new account for this, didn't you, bro? He's done his Athenas. He came second in Athenas. GG's. I like the silver one as well. That's the one I got. Level 50. Okay. So he's built his Sentinel circlets, which is good. And he's blue on his Holy Sword. So this is a brand new account. Just finished his Athenas and he's just come over. New R4, George. Nice. So we have what looks like a pretty solid R4 team there now. I think they can get one more R4 in there. That'd be good because one of these are going to become the R5 by the end of this month. The question is, who's going to become the R5? We have Sneaky J-Man. Okay, Sneaky J-Man. Bish, please. We have AK Bear. Mr. I'm Bear Bish. We have George now. Incoming Bish. There you go. That's our new R4. We have Langer over here as well. And we also have Panic Banana. Out of retirement, back into Lords as an R4 in WA. And they're going to get one more. I'd like them to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the bank. So the bank is the bank. They need to get one more R5. We have 6 R4s in. And then eventually at the end of the month, one of these are going to become the R5. No idea who's going to be the R5 yet. Where's Borg? Borg hasn't joined. He's in TWK. Who is going to be? And I have you. Well, kind of. But you're in TWZ. No, we're not going to do a chat vote. It's going to be something they're going to decide between the R4 team, which one's going to be the R5 of the guild. Jenny is our R5. I mean, this account up here, this is my ore. This is going to be an ore farm. I'm building an ore farm over here. So that's going to be coming out of here, and we're going to be promoting one up to R5. You guys, the R5, I wrote something in the leadership chat in the WA this morning in Discord. You guys are going to have to decide between you which one's going to become the R5 at the end of the month. But you need to promote another one to R4. You need to find another R4 in here. Someone that's worthy of being an R4. You guys need to promote up. Trust me, I'm okay with being R5 if they vote me. Well, Jenny, if that happens, it happens. If that's the case, you're going to have to move... I don't know what you're going to put as the R5 account. What, so me as R5 of TWZ and you as R5 of RWA? If that's what they want. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see on that one. I'm gonna come over here. Chill. Alright, what's the hell event right now? Oh, it's done. Okay. Do you listen, chat. Do you guys really want to see... I was gonna go, but do you guys really want to see how I'm doing on Diablo 4? Do you really want to see that? I don't think you guys really want to see my Diablo 4 account and how I'm doing over there, do you? I mean... If you really want to see, I'll show you. But if you want to see it quickly, I'll do it quickly and then finish. I'm not going to sit here and play Diablo 4 with you guys right now. Not that you wouldn't enjoy that. Something you probably would, but... You want to see how I'm doing on Diablo 4? Alright, give me a second then. Hold on. Give us a second and I'll show you quickly. Like I said, I'm not finished yet. I've done all the season content, but I need to go back on there and finish up and level up a bit more and get into the torments and stuff and all that good stuff. I haven't really got into any of that yet. I've been playing like a couple of hours every now and then. I've not been going ham on it. Don't tell him what happened, Jay. I've got to make a video for him. You got gifted some subs. Why not a champ gear packs? Oh, because I don't just buy champ packs the moment a few subs come in. Like normally I get champ packs when like chat goes off. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't do it the moment it happens. Don't forget, YouTube take a good lump of that, so I don't just do it straight away. Like, once we get a bit coming in, that's when I normally go and do it. So, yeah. That's how that works. Kind of makes sense when you think of it in that perspective. Like, the other day when we done Dragon Arena, it was kind of wild. So I was like, okay, yep, let's get some champ packs. But, yeah, no. We're just chilling. We're just chilling for now. It happens, though. We will get some, but not yet. Of course. I just turned my Diablo 4 on, and I've got like a bloody 1.3 gigabyte update that it's doing right now. So that's going to be a minute. You got into Diablo 4 after watching your videos. 2 weeks, Paragon 225 on Eternal, and Paragon 240 on Season. Current, loving it. Thank you, Prince. Oh, wow. Yo, I love that. I love that when I play a game like this. I love that when I play a game like this. And you know what? When I hear people say stuff like that to me, I want to put that up on the screen. When people say stuff like that to me, it really like makes me think, you know what? Maybe it's a good reason that I play other games sometimes, because hey, even if I get one person into a really fun game that, you know, is fun to play, that's actually pretty cool. So I'm really glad you're enjoying Diablo 4, dude. And yeah, I enjoy it too. Like I get burnt out pretty quick sometimes when I'm playing games like that, but I put a few hours in here and there, and I really enjoy when I play it. That's awesome, dude. That's actually really cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You know what I heard, bro? The next season is actually going to be a full update. Like, it's going to be like a proper like DLC update next season. So season 11 looks like it's shaping up to be pretty good, you know? Looking forward to potentially looking at season 11. All right, I'm just moving my stuff around on my screen so I can do this for you guys. So just bear with me for one moment. This was an insane patch they brought out. I have no idea what this patch was, but it was bloody huge. I think I can play it now anyway, so let me just close that. All right, let's jump back over here quickly, and then we should be able to load this up. Hello. Okay, actually, I think I'm ready to go back already. Let's go. We are ready to go back. Okay. And Lord's Mobile is still here. Yep, it won't be in a second though. And boom, there we go. Oh, damn, the screen needs to be readjusted. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, we're gonna just do this quickly. This is what happens when I do stuff on the fly live and don't have it set up prior. Wasn't planning on getting on here today, but why not? Welcome to Diablo 4, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so read the minutes for the tree caches. All right, cool. This is my character for this season. I got Pavlova. I know, I thought it was kind of cool. I like it. This is my character for the season, which I'm only level 44. So yeah, I know the viewers are going to drop. I know, it's okay, it's fine. I'm only going to be on it for like 10-15 minutes anyway. So yeah, this is my new character for the season, Pavlova, which is really kind of cool. Only level 44. I'm not, you know, I haven't gone crazy. I've finished all of the season campaign stuff. I need to get some more of the spells and chaos spells and shit. I ain't finished it up yet. But yeah, I'll show you what I got so far. I've not even sorted out my, what's it called? I've not even sorted out my, what's it called? I haven't even sorted out my aspects yet, but that's my gear. I've got all like, or mostly orange gear, but I haven't sorted out the aspects yet. I need to go and sort all the aspects out, etc, etc. But I'm doing a rogue. It's a rogue, and I'm doing dances with knives. That's kind of what I'm doing. So if you go over here and take a look at this thing here, this is the season content, and I've already done like this, look. So all 6 chapters of the season content's done. I completed the storyline. All that's left to do now is continue to level up, unlock more chaos spells, and just get stronger and go into higher torment levels and just basically get stronger and stronger. But my argument for that is, and it's the big problem that Diablo 4 has had, is why. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get into the new season, I've completed the season content by level 44, the storyline's complete, and now all that's left is just to level up. Okay, we can level up, we can get to the Paragon levels, go up, and then I'm just like, but why? Is there a pinnacle boss at the end to fight? I mean, maybe there is, possibly, I don't know, but yeah, I think that's where Diablo 4 lacks in comparison to like PoE 2, is the fact that the end game is a little bit weak on Diablo 4. If you're coming into this game for the first time playing the campaign, like the whole campaign, the campaign is fantastic in Diablo 4. It's really good. Campaign's great. But once you complete the campaign, oh, that's when it's a little bit like, okay, yeah, it's a little bit weak once you complete the campaign. Really now it's a case of just getting stronger, really, for the most part, for the sake of it, just to have real strong character and kind of stuff. It looks like PoE 2. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty similar. Can you explain a bit? You don't know nothing about this game. Okay, yeah. Save the chassis from the tree, open them for more experience. Yep, I like that idea. Very good. Very, very good. That's correct, actually. I think me and Temp did that. Saved a bunch of caches, opened up a new character, and then you open them all up and your level just goes shoom, really high. Yeah, we did that. Really good. Can I explain a bit about the game? Yeah, it's a downward-looking action RPG where you have a character that runs around and kills loads of mobs. You basically get gear pieces, which you put on to make you stronger. You can get jewels and stuff to put in there. You can also get aspects that increase the stats. You see, like, you have your main stats, dexterity, max armor, and life. You also get these aspects that you can change depending on the build that give you extra things. This one gives me extra armor, but in my evade cooldown is increased. There's a whole bunch of different ones you can get. For the Dancers of Knives build, you need this aspect, which I've got here, which is 50% chance to shatter into 6 shards of metal on hit. That thing there is pretty good for this build. So yeah, basically gear, jewels and stuff. All the gear, all the jewels, everything is all accessed by RNG drops from the enemies that you kill, the bosses you kill. There's no packs to buy. You don't buy power in this game. You have to play the game and you get drop rates from the bosses and enemies you kill. There is a store in this game, but I mean, the shop that's here, which is this, is just purely for cosmetics. Like, there's nothing you can buy in this game that is going to give you extra power. Ooh, what's that? Oh, there's free shit. Hang on a minute. I want to get the free stuff. Hold up. Free cosmetics. Okay, yeah, we'll take these very quickly. So yeah, basically, like with Diablo 4, like, and the same goes for PoE. The same goes for like other games like Path of Exile and like Last Epoch. The cosmetics in the store are purely there just for cosmetic reasons. Like, nothing actually gives you any kind of power. You have to get power in this game. You have to play the game, level up, and get your gear, get your jewels, get aspects and everything, all by fighting and doing things in the game. It's pretty cool. I will show you very quickly what the fighting looks like and stuff, just very quickly, and then I'm going to shoot off.
That's a bold choice.
I'll just go and do this. I didn't know there was free stuff in here. I might as well get the free stuff while I'm here. And there's loads of different builds you can do. Like, when you start up, there's different characters you can choose. You can choose a warrior, a mage, like a sorcerer. You can have a rogue, you can have a necromancer, you can have a druid. There's loads of different classes you can choose, and then there's loads of different builds you can do with those classes. Like, each class has quite a few different builds. Oh, Spirit Born's another one as well. Loads of different builds you can do with the class and stuff. So for this particular playthrough I'm doing on season 10 here, I'm doing a rogue Dancing with Knives build. So you can see here that this is the talent tree. All right. This is the talent tree. So I've hit up certain skills which are beneficial to my Dancing with Knives build that I'm doing. All right. So that's what I've done here. And then once you reach level 60, you open up the Paragon board, which is basically like a board which gives you more things you can do to level up and get stronger. So that's one way you get stronger. The other way is with the actual gear that you find in the game and jewels and all that stuff. So yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. It's is it like mobile Diablo? Yeah, it's like mobile Diablo, but the only difference between mobile Diablo and this one is mobile Diablo has a PvP game part of it, which is fully pay to play. Diablo Immortal. Yeah. So Diablo Immortal on mobile devices has free to play campaign PvE content, but if you go and try and play the PvP content in Diablo Immortal, it's fully pay to win. And it's expensive as well. Like, don't do that. This game right here, Diablo 4, you buy the game and the DLC for the campaigns and stuff, and then everything is free. Like, there's no... Is there PvP here? Yeah. There's PvP here. If you go to the map, there is PvP. There are PvP zones. So over here, for example, this area here. Is it this area here? Maybe not this area here. That's the... Hang on a minute. It might be over here. Here. Is that PvP? Maybe. Oh no, wait a minute. There, oh no, maybe it's here? There we go. So here, in this area here, right now, this area, and it moves. The areas move around. This area right here currently is PvP. So if you come over here, you actually could go to these areas and fight other players. Now, the power of someone you fight is going to be dependent on their level, their Paragon level, the gear they have and everything. But in this game, if you fight someone powerful, that's not because they spent money. It means they spent time leveling up their character and getting super strong, right? So generally speaking, like you just, you know, if you're strong enough, you win. If not, then you get clapped. But yeah, there is a PvP area here where you can go over and fight. It's not really that popular in Diablo 4. People do it, but you can get rewards for doing it as well. You can get some kills over here, get some points, go and trade them in for rewards and skins and cosmetics and things like that. People do it, but it's not exactly the most popular thing in Diablo 4. There's so much other content to do in Diablo 4 other than PvP that most people don't play PvP. There's a really cool area over here. If I can find it. That's the den. I haven't got it unlocked yet, I don't think. I think it's over here somewhere. There's like a really cool PvP area over here, or PvE area where you do like some really cool dungeon stuff. I think it's over there. I haven't got it unlocked yet, so I can't show you. Anyway, let me go and show you what the fighting's like with the enemies. I'm going to go over to the Helltide, which is over here. So we can just go there, actually. I'm not up on a higher level right now. I'm only on expert. I only started playing a couple of weeks ago. So I've only put a few hours in, which is why I'm only level 46. But I will do more and get it finished. Just haven't got around to it yet. But I do like this game. I like Diablo 4. I think it's good. And I really like PoE 2 as well. I think that's fantastic. I think once they finish PoE 2, it's probably going to be the best action RPG game ever made. It's super good. So this Dancing with Knives build is fun because with this, I can just spin around. You see? And yeah, everything dies. Spin, 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 spin. It's called the spin to win build. Look at this. This is why I like it. It's really fast for farming and stuff. So yeah, I just basically spin around and kill everyone. So we're definitely spinning to win. La 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 la. I probably up the difficulty now, to be honest. There we go. Spin, 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 spin. Oh. This is the season content that you're seeing right now. This is the season content. These chaos rifts. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. He died then. There you go. Boom, done. So that right there, what you just saw there, was part of the season content, which are these rifts that open up. And like part of season 10 is this, which is this this thing over here. You see this over here? These are all the chaos powers that you can open up. Well, the one I'm after is that one, Crazy Brew. I think that one will be very, very good. Increase attack speed, movement speed. Yeah. Like movement speed and attack speed for this build is super good. I think Crazy Brew might be one of the ones we go for. But yeah, this is the chaos perks that you get. Honestly, the last few seasons have been really similar. I think we had like witches spells, then we had bosses spells, now we've got chaos spells. I mean, they've been rinse and repeating pretty much for the last 3 seasons in Diablo 4 with just different effects on the screen for the spells. Like, they've been, in my opinion, it's a bit lazy. I feel like a lot of people don't really play Diablo 4 at the moment purely because everything's a bit repetitive right now. But Season 11 is sounding like it's going to be interesting because Season 11 is actually going to come with some proper DLC for the storyline. So that will be pretty good. They haven't done that since Season 6 when they done the Spiritborn update, basically, with that. So that's going to be fun to have an actual DLC to the storyline. But yeah, the last 3 seasons for Diablo 4 have been a bit weak, if I'm being honest. It's just been a bit too repetitive. Just the same thing, just reskinned pretty much. Witch spells, boss spells, and now chaos spells. Although saying that, in this season, there were a couple of brand new bosses that I actually found quite interesting, that had some interesting mechanics, which was kind of nice. So yeah, that was kind of cool. There were a couple of cool bosses they designed, but yeah. How long is each season? I mean, really, it just depends on how much you play it. I mean, you can get quite a few hours out of it for sure. I mean, I've already completed the season storyline, but there still is stuff to do. I can still level up and go to the higher difficulty settings and basically get better gear and all the rest of it. So there is loads to do still. But you get quite a few hours out of each season. But generally speaking, what happens now is I don't play Diablo 4 until the start of a new season. And then I play the new season. I enjoy the new season content. I get the battle pass done, so I get all the cosmetics unlocked. And then I just don't play it again until the next season comes out. Because there just ain't enough in-game content in Diablo 4 to keep me occupied, to keep wanting to set up... Like, I don't have the motivation to set up multiple characters and do loads of different builds on Diablo 4. Whereas PoE, I kind of do have that want to do it, because there's so much more of an end game on PoE. It makes me want to do it. But I don't get that motivation to set up multiple characters and do different builds on Diablo 4 because, like I say, the end game's too weak. Are you going to play GTA 6 live when it comes out? Bro, I'm going to turn 100 before GTA 6 comes out, bro. Like, oh my god. That game's never going to come out. It's taking ages. Do I buy the battle pass? Yeah. So, reliquary, I completed the first 2. And on the beasts, if it wants to load. I've got all of them almost. I need this one. There you go. I just got the horse's armor. Look at that. I got 20 tokens right now, so I can get this. That right there completes that one for me. So that's 3 completed. I'm on the final one. So it's time to unlock these ones now. Get the rest of them. Look at that. Ooh. That looks dope. That looks cool, actually. Hang on a minute. Let's go use that and see what it looks like. New portal. That's the new season portal. That looks sick. Alright. Ooh, look at that. The wings. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. Like the dragons come down and turn and you get the fire portal. That looks pretty cool. Oh, you like that a lot. Look at that. That looks freaking dope. Okay, that looks cool. Look at that portal, guys. That portal looks cool. I like that. Alright, okay. Yeah, I've still got some I need to play some more to unlock the rest of it. Once I finish this battle pass, I generally lose interest. I'm like, okay, battle pass is done. Alright, cool. We're good. Play that Russian police game where you need to check the cars and stuff. A lot of people keep asking me to play that. Listen, how about tomorrow we do it in the afternoon? I got Dragon Arena tomorrow night, chat. How about we do the police patrol game tomorrow afternoon for a few hours? I know you guys like that game. I ain't played it for a while. I'll just play it on here. I'll play it on this main channel. Ooh. Well, there we go. Contraband Police is fun. Yeah, it is good. I like that game. That portal looks sick. I like that. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I will do some more. I mean, I will probably play some more Diablo on maybe the other channel, guys. Like the main channel. Like the second channel I got. Because like I said, it just doesn't seem to do that well when I play it over here. It's nice that I've got 134 of you that are still hanging out and watching me play. And generally speaking, I always found that if I played games like this, if I'd done Lord's Mobile first and then played this after, I'd continue with a decent level number of people in the stream. But if I boot up a standalone stream playing this, then my number generally is lower. But I might do some Diablo 4 content. I've already done some on the other channel. I might do some more going forward. But yeah, I am playing this. I'm really enjoying it. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Guys, that's gonna... Do I have a second channel? Yeah, the details are in the description below. That's where I play normally games like this and other games which are not mobile games. I play them over on that channel. Guys, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, I do know that game. It's very good. Wuthering Waves. Oh, bro. Wuthering Waves. Oh, bro. Wuthering Waves was one of my favorite games I played this year. I love that game. I'm not even joking, man. Hang on a sec. Let me get out of this game a sec. We're now gone into the darkness. We're into the void. We are into the void. In the void. Here we are, guys. In the darkness. Well, here we are in the darkness. The question is, what am I doing? Well, let me show you something. Just trying to I'm trying to boot up Steam, and I've got an I don't know what's going on today. Music. I don't know what's going on today, right? But every time I try and boot something up, I have a bloody update to do. I'm trying to boot up Steam, and now I've got some big ass Steam update I'm doing. I was just gonna show you what I was doing on Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves was a game I decided to play earlier this year, and I streamed it quite a lot on this main channel and also on Twitch because it's a mobile game as well as a PC game and Xbox and all that stuff. It's a mobile game as well. So I played a bunch of Wuthering Waves on this channel and on Twitch. I completed the entire game. I caught up with over a year's worth of content and I completed the entire game on stream. One of the best games I played this year was Wuthering Waves. But the problem is the viewership was really bad again. And I hate it because like it was one of the best games I played this year. I really enjoyed Wuthering Waves so much. It's such a good game. Considering it's a gacha game, the free-to-play on that game is one of the best free-to-play games I think I've ever played. You don't need to spend any money on Wuthering Waves. You get access to the decent resonators. You can get good levels and stuff on them. Like you can do all the PvE content free-to-play. I didn't spend. I think I eventually bought a battle pass, which was like $10 or something, or $20. But other than that, I didn't spend any of that game hardly at all. And I got loads of good stuff on that game. It's so good. Yeah, hands down, like one of the best gacha games of the year for sure. So good. How that didn't win any more awards last year when it came out is beyond me. But it's a super cool game, and you know, I completed it. I got all the way up to the latest, most recent update of the story. I'd done that, but yeah, the viewership was horrendous. I was barely pulling 500 views for like a 3, 4, 5 hour stream. That's bad. That's really bad. Like, I can't commit to like 5 hours of streaming for like 500 views. That's mental. So yeah, it's hard to stream with no chat to bounce from. Yeah, true. It's very difficult. And honest with me, that probably was one of the most difficult things about streaming. That was I'd look over at chat and I'd be looking at the same message from 25 minutes ago and I couldn't bounce off the chat. Like, it's so much easier when there's people in the stream chatting and stuff. I can look over and I can bounce off a few messages. Even if I don't get to read all your messages, I try to read as much as I can. I can look over and I can bounce off some messages to keep a conversation going. But when you don't have chat moving, oh man, it feels lonely. I hate it. Yeah, hello darkness, my old friend. That's literally what it felt like, for sure. Black Myth Wukong, I would be happy to play again. That should have won. That should have won Game of the Year last year, 100%. Anata might be a really good game, even though it rips off other games. Oh, really? The initial release was slow and bad. They pulled up really after the Renacita update. Yeah, it's got a lot better. It's got a lot better with up. You know, that's a really good point with Wuthering Waves. Like Wuthering Waves, when you first start playing Wuthering Waves, I mean, straight away it's a good game. A lot of people will start playing the first part of the game and say, "Oh, this looks like Genshin Impact," and then yeah, it does a little bit. But once you get past that first chapter and start getting into the Renacita stuff and get further on, like the game just gets better and better. Once you unlock the flying ability to be able to fly around all of the map and stuff and everything, man, yeah, the game just elevates up. It just gets better and better and better and better the more you play it. Like it truly is an amazing game. And I've got to the point now where I love it. I love this game. And I'm actually up to date. I'm ready to start the storyline, which is the most recent update they just come out with. I've not played it yet. Haven't played the new storyline yet. I've been waiting to do it. Right now, my game is downloading and updating and all the rest of it because I haven't booted the game up for a little while. But I think it's updating and downloading the content right now, actually. But yeah, I've been procrastinating on whether or not to stream the new content on Wuthering Waves or whether I should just play it off stream. I don't know. I don't know what the best thing to do would be. I really don't know. Wuwa fouled because it released too late. Genshin took the majority of the player base. Yeah, that sounds about right. Do I play first-person shooter games? I mean, I do. I don't really play Call of Duty much or Apex and all that kind of stuff. But I do like first-person shooters. Nice evening, peeps. Off to work. No worries, Panic. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong's awesome, Fear. It's really good. People trying now will play much more polished and better gameplay, and the song with Glory, I Shall Fall, is my Apple Music. Nice. There's a new $20 pack that gives you 20 boss drops. Oh, really? Wow, because the boss drops were basically, like, you could only do like 3 a week, couldn't you? You used to get like 3 or 4 drops, but you can only kill the boss like 3 times a week. So now you can buy a $20 pack that gives you 20 boss drops. That's actually kind of nice. It's if you want to spend the money, I mean, it's a good way for them to make more money because let's be honest, they didn't have enough stuff in the game to make people spend money. You know what I mean? Like, you can literally play the game free to play without having the need to spend any money whatsoever. So they needed more stuff in the game that actually would generate more income. So I'm not surprised they did that because that is going to generate more money for them. It's way too free to play friendly. I'm surprised they didn't do more than that more than that sooner. Hi Sasha, how you doing? I got 12-ish days till the new season of Skull and Bones. Oh, I've not played that. I've heard it's good though. This update is taking forever. Not even joking, guys. It is taking forever to download this bloody update. I didn't realize I was going to boot this up right now. Oh my god. I'll tell you a game that I was playing last year that... Let me see if any of you guys can guess. Yeah, there's a question for you, chat. What game was I playing last year that I made quite a bit of content on that was actually doing very well on the channel? It was outperforming all the Lord's mobile content on the channel. It was outperforming everything on the channel. I've done very well with it. A game that had the potential to be absolutely phenomenal, but is now a dead game because the developers messed up with the updates. Does anybody know what game that is? Not Mushroom, not Potter. No, not Elden Ring. No, it wasn't Hogwarts Legacy. The First Descendant. Yeah, Daisy got it right. TFD. Yo, the First Descendant had the potential. In the first couple of months, the first 2 or 3 months, the First Descendant had the potential to be one of the best looter shooters out there. It had the potential. Oh, it really did. But season 1 came round and was disappointing. And then season 2 came round and it was like, oh dear. Like, there just wasn't enough content at the end game. The end game was just scuffed. Like, you were able to... Yeah, the first month was amazing. Oh, yeah, bro, I agree. Like, the first month for First Descendant was just... I didn't play nothing else. It was just First Descendant for the whole month. That game was actually phenomenal. It really was. Truly. Truly amazing. But yeah, the developer just... I don't know whether they ran out of ideas. I don't know. But the end game content for First Descendant was just a massive L. And yeah, I don't think hardly anybody plays it now. I've played Warframe a little bit. I didn't play Warframe the same way I played First Descendant. Like, I played Warframe. I remember playing it. The reason I played Warframe was because it came on my radar because I heard that Warframe was coming to mobile devices. And I was like, oh, it's going to go on mobile phones. Okay, I guess I'll do a stream then on it because a lot of people on my channel play games on their mobile. So why not? I'll try this Warframe out. So I downloaded the PC version of Warframe and I played the beginning of it. And I gave it a good review. I said, yo, this game's brilliant. Like, it's for a looter shooter. This is actually kind of fun. But I never continued it. I never got into Warframe the same way I got into First Descendant. Because I played Warframe, I liked it, and then First Descendant came out, and it was very similar. And I was like, okay, let me play First Descendant because we're going in on day 1, right at the beginning. Warframe had already been out 10 years. So there wasn't really much content I could do. I couldn't come along as a new content creator for the game and start putting out build guides for a game that's already been out 10 years and already has a plethora of build guides up on YouTube and stuff. Whereas First Descendant was a brand new game. The build guides I put up were brand new build guides and nobody had seen before. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do this. I get some fresh content out of this because it was a brand new game. And yeah, we done really well with the content on First Ascendant. It was phenomenal. But then when it got 2 or 3 months in, it got to the point with First Ascendant that they were bringing out new characters, new heroes to play with, and new weapons, right? But the problem was you didn't need any of that shit. You only needed like two specific like heroes to use, like, so, and only like a couple of specific weapons, like a thunder cage and like the sniper rifle. If you had both of those leveled up, and you had like a Haley and like a Lepic and like the other chick that was the poison chick, Freyna. I remember the names. You had a Freyna that was maxed out for poison and stuff. Like, Freyna with poison, you could literally wipe out an entire map just with her. Like, it was crazy. Like, you had those few things leveled up, you could literally do all the content in the game. And the fun of the game was chasing the items to unlock the heroes and unlock the weapons. But it got to the point where it was like, why? Like, why waste your time unlocking these heroes? Why waste your time unlocking these weapons? If you've got a Haley, a Lepic, and a Reyna, and a Thunder Cage, and a sniper rifle leveled up, you don't need to do nothing else. This stuff can kill everything. You're good. So yeah, they messed up a little bit with that. They tried their best to change it. They brought out enemies that had shields that poison didn't affect, and they tried to do things to kind of keep it fresh. But when they did bring out content that was actually challenging and more difficult, all the casual players cried that the game was too difficult, so they made it all too easy, and it's like, okay, they're just, no. Uh-oh. Rossi! Thank you for the Worthy Night membership, dude. Let's go. Thank you so much, Rossi. But, I mean, it had the potential to be an amazing game. Like, I thought it was going to be really, really good, and then it just turned out to be a flop, and I was like, okay, time to move on. So we moved on to other things, you know? Bunny. Oh, Bunny. Oh, yeah, Bunny with the farming. Yeah, with Bunny, you can just run through the levels and you don't even need to do anything. You don't need to shoot a gun. You don't need to do nothing. You just run with Bunny, and Bunny just kills everything that she runs now. The electric comes off and boom, you're dead. And I had builds which made that lethal. Like, I had a bunch of different builds. I had a free-to-play Bunny build. I had a more jazzed up Bunny build that was a bit more investment. But yeah, I had some pretty cool stuff. I had some pretty cool builds. My favorite build is Luna. Oh man, I had a dirty Luna build. It's up on the channel. I've got the Luna build up on the channel. Done really well on views, that one as well. Oh man, the Luna build was crazy. That was really good. We need Prince to play more games now. I know. I do play more games. I'm a gamer. I play lots of stuff. I just don't always stream it. I don't always stream it, you know. I liked Freyna as well. The poison on Freyna was mad. I chose a couple of bad games though over the last year. I played Avowed. I'm one of those poor souls that played Avowed. I also played Dragon Age the Valguard. I know, I don't want to hear it, man. You know, I've always been a fan of the Dragon Age stuff with BioWare. And when I heard Dragon Age the Valguard was coming out, I was like, yo, a new next gen Dragon Age, I'm in. Like, I was super excited for Dragon Age the Valguard. I was also one of those poor souls that paid full price for Dragon Age the Valguard. I think it cost me like 70 quid for Dragon Age the Valguard to get it on day one. Oh yeah, I was that guy that paid full price for Dragon Age the Valguard. And you know what? I knew very quickly on that I was playing probably one of the worst, not only the worst Dragon Age game ever made, but probably one of the worst video games ever made, like a AAA title, one of the worst ones ever. But I felt like I should play it all the way through because I'd spent the money on it, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play it all the way through. And I did play it all the way through, and yeah, it was a dumpster fire. Well, one of the worst ones I think ever made. It was terrible. It was really bad. I hated that. So yeah, I played Dragon Age the Valguard, and then I followed that up with bloody Avowed. Everything I saw about Avowed, I was like, oh, yo, Avowed's going to be great. Like, I'm really looking forward to playing Avowed. And I got to Avowed, and you know what? I loved it. The first chapter of Avowed, Oh, I was in. I was like, yo, guys, this game's cool. The graphics are good. It's great. Like, Avowed was really good. The first part of the game, the bit we saw in all the trailers, the first part of Avowed, oh yeah, phenomenal. And then as you're playing the game and you go through to chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, you slowly realize that each chapter of the game is the same as the one before, just reskinned. Oh yeah, chapter 1, go find the 5 bounties, then go talk to these people, do this. Okay, chapter 2, go do the 5 bounties, go do this, talk to these people. Okay, done. Chapter 3, go to find the bounties, go do this. There's no real bosses or any mechanics, it's just rinse and repeat. Reskin, reskin, reskin. Four whole chapters of the game. Reskin, 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 game end. And probably has one of the worst boss fights at the end of the game than I've ever seen in any video game ever. Like, it's just no mechanics. It's just absolute dog shit. Like, Avowed was shit. A lazy, put together game. You know, if you compare Avowed to Oblivion, right? Now, I'm only comparing Avowed to Oblivion because I've seen videos where they compared Avowed to Oblivion. And Oblivion seems to smash Avowed in every department, right? I want to let you guys know, I've never played Oblivion. Yes, I know, I've been playing video games since the age of 3. I've owned all the Nintendo consoles and PlayStation, and I've got a PC, and I now play games. I love gaming. Gaming is it's always been part of my life. I've never played Oblivion. It's one of the games that slipped through the net, guys. I've never played it. I know it's a good game. I've heard many things that it's a good game. I think Oblivion might be one of the games I should really go for, especially considering they've just done a remastered version of Oblivion, and it's also available on Xbox Game Pass, which is another good thing because it means I get it for free. Well, I've got a PC pass, so I can get it for free. Probably should play Oblivion. And Conqueror says, what was wrong with Manor Lords? That game looked good. Nothing was wrong with Manor Lords. Manor Lords is a great game. I really enjoyed that. We should definitely play that again. Have they updated it a lot since I last played it? Because I played it in the real early access beta, like right back before it really was a thing. It just literally came out on like the beta I played it on. Like the developer, I think the developer for Manor Lords is called Hooded Horse. They sent me an email saying, here's a key, would you like to go play our new game on like beta? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I downloaded it and streamed it and showed you guys. It was really fun. No, I don't think I'll play Black Ops 7. I think Black Ops is slop. I think it's just rinse and repeat the same shit over and over again. It's like an iPhone. iPhone 7 to iPhone 8 to iPhone 9. It's the same thing, just a bigger camera or something, you know. I'm not a big fan of Black Ops. I'm not saying they're bad games. It's just, it's always the same thing, you know. Start the game, to turn a corner, dead. Where'd they shoot me from? I didn't even see it. You know, it's just, I don't enjoy that kind of gameplay. It's not really my thing. Lots of updates. Wow, lots of updates on Manor Lords. Maybe we need to play Manor Lords again. It's been a minute since I played that. Yeah, it's been a minute since I played Manor Lords. Guys, I was going to show you very quickly before I finish today how I'm doing on... what's it called? On Withering Waves. But the problem is, maybe it's because I'm streaming, I don't know. But this update is taking forever. It's a 22.6 gigabyte update. I'm not even joking. 22 gigs. And it's trying to download it while I'm streaming. And it is doing it. It's downloaded 11.3 gigs, but it's updating files at the same time. And my God, that's taking a minute. So yeah, we might have to show you another time how Withering Waves is going. I'll keep the update going, but yeah, it's taking forever, man. 22 gigabyte update. Crazy. It's probably because I'm streaming. It's taking a little bit longer, that's all. Anyway, guys, this was a fun stream. Almost 4 hours today. Holy shit, man. We went in today, didn't we? 4 hours? Damn. All right. Have I played Green Hell? No, I haven't. Hello from Norway. Hello, buddy. Can you make an updated video on setting up talents and battalions? I think I will, because a lot of people keep asking me to do that. So maybe I'll do something like that. All right, guys. Smash the like button before you go. We're almost at 200. Peeps, I will be back tomorrow with more Lords Mobile. We'll be doing Dragon Arena tomorrow evening. So hopefully you guys can come and hang out while we play Dragon Arena. And I might be back tomorrow afternoon playing something a little bit different. It'll either be here or it'll be over on my second channel. If you want to go subscribe to the second channel, check it out. The link is in the description. That's where I play stuff that isn't just mobile games. So you can do that as well. Thank you to everyone that tuned in this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll catch you tomorrow for Friday. But until then, you know how this next bit's going to go. Stay safe, everyone. And of course, peace out. Laters, guys. Bye.